comic gun flipping around. Comic gun flipping around. You taking my time, I kick a car. I tell you something else. Oh no! I killed my friend.
Looking for manga and anime collectibles? We have manga, toy, anime collectibles, complete collections, and so much more at Ultimate Comics.
Welcome to Ultimate Comics. We're the biggest shop in North Carolina, which makes us your pop culture destination. We have everything from Funko Pops to sideshow collectibles, hot toys, graphic novels and manga, a whole room dedicated to back issues filled with keys, and a giant wall filled with new comics. So come on down and see all your friends at your friendly neighborhood Ultimate Comics.
Flipping around.
We have 3 shows a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern on our Facebook page. We have key issues, sets, new books, hot variants, and I mean, we do special events all the time. We just had Tankers #1 signed by Rob Venditti available on the show, and we're actually getting those shipped out right now. We're a little bit behind schedule. Well, how are you coming along with that, Rob? We gotta get these out.
I'm going as fast as I can. He's doing covers now? What the fuck? I love it.
Hey kids, want to hear about the best comic book show on YouTube? It's What to Pick Up This Week! Starring Harrison and Sienna from Ultimate Comics. Find out what books to grab each week, from the best stories to the hottest covers, and never be alone again!
What the first appearance this week? You were like,
Black Suit.
yeah. What?
Yeah.
So what's coming out this week? Marvel Comics.
Marvel
Big
Comics.
new
Let's
release.
start. Yeah.
And they're also doing really cool 1 in 50 symbiote blanks.
Flipping through it, and the art looks phenomenal.
Everyone's gonna be after this. I'm sure it's gonna be double, triple ratio.
So nice.
Yeah, that's him writing it. He had the obviously really long running Flash Rebirth series. James Herron does the Ultra Mega cover, and Tilly Walden and Charlie Adler both do Walking Dead covers.
It captures everything that I love about Superman, like that wish fulfillment, that hopefulness. It's fantastic.
You want photos or you want to kill him?
I want a shot. Some people love it.
Little Francis Hugh does a 1 in 25, and Pepe Larraz does that little sweet 1 in 50. So a lot of really.
You have options.
Number 1.
Both covers.
Well, it's gonna
1
have
in
a lower.
25 and
It's
same
gonna have a lower print run.
to do a really beautiful 1 in 25.
No one's gonna want that, though.
No, J. Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell. Chewie is just like chucking Dingo.
A good horror book,
Yeah.
which this is horror as well, and has to do with the legend of the Bunny Mask.
You get a gorgeous Peach Momoko aforementioned Scarlet Witch cover. Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmiotti. It is the Moon Knight exclusive by Joe Gisco.
Hey, please let us host the Eisners next year.
Rick and Morty comics. Like Die, like you.
1 in 50. Yes.
Oh,
yeah. That's a good. Now that's a look.
Now that's a
With
look.
the ears.
That's a look. All right.
All right. Like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you next week.
Just got.
Mamo? Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo.
Mamo?
Mamo. Mamo.
I wear my sunglasses anytime I
Boy. Boy.
Berserker, Boom Studios.
Mr. Eyebrow, I smell your eyebrow, Mr. Eyebrow, wandering down the avenue, swinging a cane, feeling no pain, Mr. Eyebrow, I smell you.
I say I'm Kid Country.
We're live.
Hello! Welcome to the Ultimate Comics Live Show. It's me, your usual regular host, Jeremy Jedi Tarney. I am here because it's Free Comic Book Day week. Sienna is being held in reserve for the big day on Saturday. I know a lot of you gonna miss her tonight. We miss them as well. It is totally okay. They'll be back next week. For those of you who usually just watch Tuesday and don't hang out with me on Thursday, you're in
Shame.
for a treat because we got a ton of books and I'm delightful. Ask anybody that watches on Thursday. Or ask Jen and Daniel, who are, of course, here with us tonight because, you know, they're paid to say that. They have to.
You are the CFO.
Yeah, exactly. They know who signs the checks. Speaking of the formalities of the job, if this is your first ever Ultimate Comics Live show, perhaps you saw one of our preview posts, perhaps you got into the Star Wars show tomorrow and you're just a day early, want to see how it all works out. Whatever the reason, thanks for joining us. Just a few little bits. First things first, make sure you fill out a claim form so we can get all of your comics to you. It's super simple. It is the top pinned comment. It is also going to be in the video description. It's that little blue hyperlink. We just have like 3 or 4 really basic questions. We need your name. A lot of you use a name different for shipping and for your Facebook account. So we need to make sure that those line up. We need to know how you want to get your books. We are able to send them to any of our brick and mortar stores in the Raleigh-Durham area that are in not the mall store. Yeah, any of them except for the mall store. And that's going to be absolutely for free. But if you are not able to make it to Raleigh, Durham, or Cary, North Carolina, or if you just don't want to go out, hey, totally get it. We'll ship them anywhere in the United States for $8 flat rate shipping. And that is for the entire week. So buy all the new books tonight, buy a few of those classics, get some of those slabs. Tune in tomorrow night. It's our bonus week. That's right, 3 full shows this week. Tomorrow night we have hundreds of Star Wars comics. May the 4th special. I have 6 cases of CGC slabs. We have huge sets. We have crazy stuff. It's going to be a blast. Victor and I will be back. And then Thursday, we've got all classics, all back issues, all night long. Harrison's going to be running that show. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, George, you're not out of the woods yet. Harrison will be here this week.
Harrison will be here this week. We've got, I think, some Free Comic Book Day books maybe for the Thursday show. So if you want to get some freebies, some crazy good deals, some specials on that. I think this year some of the Free Comic Book Day books have like ratio variants.
1 in 1,000.
Yeah, that we may or may not have on Thursday. We'll see what may or may not show up. So yeah, big week ahead of you. You're really going to be able to maximize that $8 flat rate shipping, especially if you're claiming free books on Thursday, especially if you're picking up some of these mega sets, especially if you're picking up some of those slabs, especially if you're buying some of the really radical variants for today.
Keep in mind, we lose money on shipping.
Yeah, we spend more than $8 to ship your stuff. Everything gets sent out USPS first class or FedEx Express. So all of those should be like 2 to 3 days. That's going to be fully insured by us for you. So you're going to like just get crazy value on our shipping. It's the one thing that we're just like constantly sort of like just a special gift from us to you to keep you, you know, part of the family. We've got boxes and boxes and boxes of books, as is often the case. I'm going to put them up one at a time, talk just a little bit about them so you have an idea of what you're claiming. I'm going to put them under one of each of these 9 letters, especially on Tuesdays where there might be multiple variants for the same book. Be very specific with what you're claiming. There might be 1 or 2 different copies of the same series that are up at a time. So it's not going to be enough to say I want Obi-Wan Kenobi because he might be on 3 different spots with 3 different price points, 3 different ratio variants, and 3 different quantities that we have. One of them we might only have 1 copy, one of them we might have a few more, and we want to make sure that you get the books that you want to get. Now, as is always the case, we're going to have some books on tonight that are going to be a little bit more collectible than others. Might be just a little bit out of your budget for the moment. I know for sure that will be the case tomorrow night. So let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. We do offer a layaway service. Every single member of our Ultimate Comics family is allowed to have one item or one set that is sold as one item on layaway at a time. That's going to be absolutely no additional charge. Our minimum terms, you're going to get invoiced this week for a minimum of 10% as a down payment, and then you have to keep up with 15% monthly. That gives you a total of 6 months. You're always welcome to pay it off faster or in bigger chunks. If you want to do a 25% down payment and do weekly payments of 25%, get the whole thing knocked out in a month, we can absolutely do that, but you just need to maintain those minimums. The big advantage with that layaway program is there's no additional fees, there's no charges, there's no interest. Whatever our agreed upon price, then especially with the way a lot of key issues skyrocket in value nowadays, that is going to be it. As long as you're staying on top of it, we're honoring that price, and that's the most that you're going to pay. As soon as you get it all paid off, we'll send it out to you like everything else. Last little bit of business, and it's pretty simple. Sharing is caring. Go ahead and click that little share button on Facebook. If you share this video right now that you're watching, you've got a minute or two before I start putting up books, so go ahead and click share. It takes like virtually no time. If you share it in any public space, we're going to get a little notification at the end of the show. Jen and or Daniel's going to go through all of those notifications. We got a little random number generator. We're going to pick one of you randomly to win this share prize absolutely for free. We're just going to add it into all of your stuff. No extra charge. This is the Ultimate Comics exclusive Demon Days Cursed Web Scotty Young variant. It's got full story and interiors by Peach Momoko. This was the hottest Ultimate Comics variants at the last couple of conventions that we set up at. I think just like every other retailer, absolutely in awe that we have one of these Scotty Young baby covers as a store exclusive. It is obviously going to be one of the most sought after collectibles in that set, as we're the only ones you can get it from. And you can get a copy tonight for free. Just go ahead and click that share. I think that covers all the basics.
Yep.
Also, hi, how's everybody doing? It's Tuesday night. Had to make sure I got
Eric
through things.
Wants to know, any teacher appreciation gifts this week for Teacher Appreciation Week?
You know what? That is a fair question, and we absolutely appreciate all of the teachers in really every sense of the word. So make sure you tune into that Thursday show. I mean, we've got those free comics, and you know, we'll see what else we can work out. You never know. Ask for that teacher appreciation deal when we get when something comes up, and I'll see how I'm feeling about it. Might be a little bit more generous with some of those.
Aaron Park says only for Padawans.
There you go. There you go. Well, I mean, this would be for the masters. This is not a student appreciation week. Student appreciation week, I'm pretty sure is spring break, right?
Yeah.
That's what that one is, which we're a couple weeks after at this point.
Depending on where you are, because some people have spring break pretty late.
I mean, at this point, school's almost over, right?
Says
Yeah.
I guess like regular like elementary, middle school, high school, they're like maybe still got like a month left.
Ooh.
I know university is kind of
Duke's
wrapping it up.
Duke's graduation is this Sunday. So.
Yeah, it's usually Mother's Day, so we'll see what we can do. Everybody good? We're good? We're ready to start doing books? People love books. I'm just going to start with the front of this box, make it real simple. Batman issue 123. This is the J. Anacleto 1 in 25 variant for just $10. What better way to start the night than with the dark Knight.
Hey.
Yeah, thank you. 125 variant. It's on that really nice cardstock cover, which honestly I kind of feel like is a little bit of a flex on Marvel's terrible cover stock for everything. DC's just like, we're making it real premium. It's just $10. Super, super easy.
How many of those we got?
That's a great question, but I don't know the answer to.
If you just have one back there.
Then I just have the one.
Okay, you have basically all the ratios. You have every copy back there.
Great. I have every copy back here.
George Stephanopoulos coming in first for that. Eric Kane letting us know there's 4 weeks until final exams for Wake County.
Okay.
So Wake County's still got some time.
Let's see this for later. We can do some classics coming in here. Wait, I'm sorry. Did you say somebody picked this one up already? Or are we still?
Yeah. So they
Let
just
me
have the one.
Go ahead and grab that and swap you out. Another big fan favorite, Wolverine, issue number 24, Jim Lee classic cover. Really badass with the Madripoor background on that one. This book is in near mint condition. That one's going to be just $24. Go see for some Action Comics. Little speedy story. Got a very fine condition on Action Comics 632. That one's going to be $8 going down on C.
Wolverine on B going to Gene Sanchez.
Sounds good.
We said we should still have some turtles. We don't have the one that's new this week. That's the first appearance. We don't have.
Yeah, this week's turtle we didn't get copies of, but there's probably a few floating around from last week's Turtle Mania special. Going down on D, if you like your heroes big and green and perhaps just a little bit mean, got a classic Frank Miller Daredevil issue number 163. Real high grade, very fine near mint condition. Daredevil versus the Hulk. 2 great heroes. Everybody loves those superhero smash ups. This one's gonna be just $40 if you like seeing your favorite heroes duking it out. That one's down on D.
Is Darth Tarnius dressing up tomorrow?
I did it the very first year that we had the Ultimate Comics live show.
Which
May
was
the
the
4th
first time I met you.
special, and it's like cosplay is so cumbersome. You've got like utility belts or robes, and it's just, especially with a night like Star Wars night, it's just too much.
You need the mobility.
So I'll be wearing the Star Wars t-shirt. I know, crazy. Got it all planned out. It's gonna be good. If you want to see my Star Wars cosplays, you'll have to catch me somewhere else. Maybe I'll post some of them in the Ultimate Comics live show group sometime. I'll tell you what, since you demanded it, we got the final issue of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Last Ronin. This is the Kevin Eastman 1 in 10 variant, oversized book, the epic conclusion. This book is going to be just $15. That's, of course, down on E for Eastman.
Any chance for Star Wars trades tomorrow?
There is a chance. There is a chance.
How many on those Last Ronin?
3.
I got Stephen Conlon for 1, Mikel Rosado, and the last one going to George Stephanopoulos.
Sounds good. Rocking around the corner, we get some classic. My favorite creator, Kevin Eastman's favorite creator, Jack Kirby, working on Fantastic Four, issue number 76. Real nice high-grade Silver Age book. Fine to very fine condition for a fantastic $40. Going down on F. That one is a steal if you're collecting those Silver Age FFs. And if you are collecting those Silver Age FFs, get on it.
Gustavus, I see a lag check. Oh, we have some more TMNT.
Yeah, we'll have more turtles from the original series and maybe some of the others throughout the night. Going down on G for Karen Gillan's classic Big Ol' Anniversary issue number 25 for Once and Future. This is going to be the 1 in 25 variant by John Boy Myers. I believe this is one in the preview post that like 3 or 4 people commenting on. Absolutely gorgeous picture cover.
Sienna couldn't find any comps.
Yeah, nobody is still ordering a ton of these that doesn't have at least 1 or 2 subscribers, I think, to Once and Future variants. We're about the only store that orders like hundreds of copies of this book, and we order extra for the live show. So you all get, we do of course have just the one extra
Eric will
copy.
take it.
You've got it.
We don't do bids on the share prize, but we will put it up for a buy it now price.
Yeah, at the end of the show, after the winner of it has been selected, we will open up to people to buy because this one is a store exclusive. We will have it available. So stay tuned towards the end of the night, and we'll make sure that you get it. Speaking of some of these creator-owned books, and I think this is probably the biggest new release of the entire week from indie publishers. This is going to be the Scotty Young book from Image Comics. This is Twig, issue number 1. This is Eisner Award-winning artist Peach Momoko's Virgin variant. You got an adorable little guy with his little snail friend and his little flower. This book going to be the 1 in 25 variant, first appearance, brand new character. Peach Momoko, Scotty Young, probably I guess perfect for the share prize. Why we picked it tonight? Yeah, the tandem working together again. Just $10.
How many on the 125 do we have?
Looks like I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total
1,
copies.
2, 3, 4, 5. They're gone.
And those are all claimed.
Real quick, let me read off who got them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got George Stephanopoulos, John Megan, Stephen Conlon, Michelle Southers, Ryan Longden, Gene Sanchez, and Carlos Gilliam.
Sounds good.
We're gonna have more covers of this up as well. It's basically Bone meets the Labyrinth.
Yeah, it looks so good. Obviously, there's a ton of Scotty Young fans out there, as well there should be. It's one of the best creators doing indie comics now. I'm just kind of spacing them out after the last time I did a Tuesday show. We had a bit of a fiasco with Berserker. Everybody claiming everything all at once, and as everything all at once, as much as it works really well as a movie, it's very difficult for live show claims.
Mostly for Daniel.
Yeah.
I have a table and a chair now.
That's true.
So that is an improvement.
Yeah, that we're moving on up. Moving on up. Speaking of everything everywhere and all at once, how about a complete set going down on This is the complete Marvel Knights Punisher series. All 12 issues going to be in near mint condition by Garth Ennis. It's Steve Dillon, Jimmy Palmiotti lending himself to inks on that. The complete set going to be just $40, all 12 issues. Just kind of like all over the place on this variant box. Make sure we get a good spread. Another super cool book. This one brand new this week from Image and Top Cow. We got the Mateus Manhanini 1 in 5 variant for Metal Society. It's like a Rocky in the future with robots kind of situation. Looks really badass. Blade Runner, meets Rocky. Just $5 for the ratio variant on that one.
And it's written by Zach Kaplan, who wrote Court of Earth.
Well, there you go. So if you're reading Court of Earth like that,
and also it's really cool because it's a switcheroo of robots have resurrected humans for manual labor. So it's an inverted future.
Like the opposite.
Yeah.
I get it. And then she's like fighting back. Is that what her protagonist here is?
There's a clash between the two cultures.
As you would expect.
And so a fearless human fighter and a frustrated displaced robot have to face off in a public MMA style sport fight to determine who reigns supreme once and for all.
Little Magnus robot fighter in there.
Real steel.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Can you show off the? Oh no, never mind. Bobby's taking Punisher.
Yeah, sounds good. Going up on B from Marvel Comics, Brian Azzarello, Richard Corbin doing covers in full interiors. This is the 4-issue miniseries graphic novel for Banner, a deep dive psychological thriller with the Hulk and Doc Samson. Richard Corbin does that like really good horror art style. Has done a lot of like Hellboy and other stuff like that. Really perfect for a darker look at the Hulk. It is an out of print graphic novel. New on the internet is $30. This one is almost brand new condition. It's just got a little wear on the edges from being in storage. Yeah, but I've got it at less than original MSRP. It was $12.95. We've got it for just $12. If you've never read it before, it's really cool. It's one of the reasons why Doc Samson became one of my all-time favorite characters. That Richard Corbin artwork is incredible and it's just $12.
No pun intended.
No, it was intended.
Michelle Southern says, I sold her. She'll take a copy of Metal Society on A.
Sounds good. We got a couple of those if anyone else wants one. Just $5 again. Going up on C, going from kind of neo superhero horror to some real classic Bronze Age horror from Marvel Comics. This is the Crypt of Shadows, issue number 2. Very fine, minus condition. Going to be just $10.
Jimmy Lee is taking a Metal Society.
You got it. We are now down to just one copy remaining. Talking about some big sci-fi epics like Blade Runner. How about Dune? Brand new Dune series from Boom Comics, co-written by Kevin J. Anderson. Huge writer. This is going to be Dune: The Waters of Camley, issue number 1. This one's going to be just $5. Everybody who's been following along, they started with, I believe, House of Atreides and have been kind of expanding on the Dune mythos for about a year now, since before the movie came out. The newer movie, not the older movie, clearly. Had to go ahead and get some Spawn up for the night. This is going to be Spawn issue number 12. Incredibly badass Todd McFarlane cover from the original series. That one going to be just $4. Going down on E.
Eric, we don't really do discounts on books once they've been claimed. Oh, let's see. George Stephanopoulos will take that Spawn number 12 on E.
You got it. I got a couple of those if anyone else wants one.
Dune Waters of... What's it called? Camley?
Canley, K-A-N-L-Y.
All right, we got one of those going to Joe.
We should have one or two more of those if anyone else wants to pick up the new Dune.
And then Spawn number 12 going to Gustavus.
You've got it. We got 2 remaining. All right, I'm pretty excited about this book. It looks so incredibly fun. I believe this is going to be the first print main cover for Quests Aside.
Oh, I'm so excited for that.
From Vault Comics, your classic adventuring group. Vault Comics has been putting out some of the most original and most exciting content over the past few years. Very quickly skyrocketed to be a few of our employees' absolute favorite publisher. If you like the kind of Dungeons and Dragons mythology and that style of story, this one absolutely going to be for you. It's $5.
How many do we have?
I believe this one we have 4 copies.
They're all gone.
Those are all gone.
Gustavus, John, Megan, Stephen Conlon, and Eric Kane each picked up a copy of the A cover.
And stay tuned. We'll have a few variants for that. Like I said, we're just kind of spacing them out. Going down on number 12. G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, issue number 12 from Marvel Comics from the original series. That book going to be in very fine minus condition, just $8. This is the second printing variant, much lower print run, $8.
Brad the Gay will take us Spawn number 12.
You've got it. I think there's just 1 or 2 of those left.
Yeah, we're on our final copy of that.
Was Dark Knight's Metal previewed for tonight?
Yeah, we have a set of it coming up a little bit later.
I couldn't remember if it was for tonight or another show this week.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't think we've posted the preview pictures for Thursday yet because we have the show tomorrow. And
Randy, you can just message the page. So the page that is hosting the video right now, Ultimate Comics Live Show, you can just message us and we can deal with that on Thursday.
Yeah, whatever matter that was.
Jimmy Lee will take our final copy of Spawn.
You got it. Sweet.
Gene Sanchez says when you put down quests aside, he could hear the tavern music and flutes.
Very nice. Going down on F, another issue of Twig. This is, probably like the book to get for the series. This is the 1 in 100 Scotty Young black and white variant. It is going to be just $80 under ratio. All of those Image comic series that blow up and become speculator books, those high ratio variants, impossible to find. Go for buku bucks. Look at that 1 in 25 for Saga #1. That book's worth
I didn't even know there was a 1 in 25 because I've never seen it.
It's gorgeous. But yeah, 1 in 100 on a new Image book, and it's by Scotty Young, and it's a black and white cover. Can't beat it.
Any Painter wants to know if you do banner on B for 8, you have it at 12?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. You? So used to just having the one person in the show.
It's a more efficient system.
Yeah, gone down on H. World War Tank Girl, issues 1 through 4. It is the complete 4-issue miniseries. We've had a number of people asking for Tank Girl. It very rarely is something that we just find laying around, and just happened upon a full set of it recently. All 4 issues together, all in near mint condition. Going to be $42. That's down on H.
We are at Sienna's favorite number.
H, what?
In terms of viewership.
Very nice, very nice. Well,
indeed, nice indeed.
I'll tell you what, since we're there, let's go ahead and put up the book that I'm the most excited about. I think to the surprise of nobody, I am a Star Wars fan. Obi-Wan Kenobi has always been my favorite character in the entire Star Wars universe. I made like a costume for him when I was in like 3rd grade out of like a potato sack, like just a burlap bag, and had like the penciled on beard. I know it's weird to think about me without a beard, but when I was in 3rd grade, it hadn't quite filled in all the way yet. So this is it. First print, main cover, Obi-Wan Kenobi, issue #1. You've got the Ewan McGregor and the Alec Guinness on there, kind of bridging the gap. You've got Darth Vader. It is in the same sort of time period as the upcoming Obi-Wan Kenobi show, I believe, going to be between the prequel trilogy and the original trilogy.
How many do we have?
17.
Oh, good.
So a few of you get those claims in. I'm confident this one's going to sell out, even with us having a few more copies than usual. Probably the hottest book of the week for a number of good reasons.
Any JLA?
There's probably 1 or 2 like silver or bronze age JLA sitting in the box. We'll see what pops up.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. For Obi-Wan so far, I've got Stephen Collins, Gene Sanchez, Joe Ridley, Aaron Park, Jim Geiger Jr., Eric Kane, Gustavus Townsend, Jimmy Lee, Stephen Provost, George Stephanopoulos, Jason Himmelwright, Eddie Page, David Fitz, Drew Bryant.
Means we're down to just like 2 or 3 issues, if my math's correct.
Gene Sanchez will take a second copy.
I think we just have 1 or 2 left.
Michael Alvarado will take a copy. Let me just check 1, 2.
And then we're just going to double check. I'll go ahead and pull it because I think we're about at that point now.
16. And the last copy got it, Derek Van Rogel.
You got it, Derek.
Who said 17, right?
That was what the post-it note
Okay.
says. Going up on A, we have a very cool set. This is, or rather a graphic novel. This is the original graphic novel for Spider-Man, the saga of the alien costume. That is everything from the first appearance of the black costume in Amazing Spider-Man until he goes back into the classic red and blue. It is 252 through 259, double A for the alien costume and the Amazing Spider-Man. That one going to be just $12.
All right, I got some offers for you.
Yeah, what you got?
They're all on different things.
I love it.
G.I. Joe for $6. You have it at $8 for Wayne Spindle.
Absolutely.
And then combo offer.
Love it.
Would you do World War Tank Girl?
Yeah.
And Crypt of Shadows together for $40.
Let's do it. Why not?
For Chris Hatfield. And then any mutants? New mutants? Any mutants in general?
I mean, we already have the Wolverine comic. There's a new X-Men book that's out today. We'll obviously have a little bit later. There's the giant size X-Men Thunderbird comes out. And there is some other X-Men stuff in there. There might be one or two specific New Mutant issues. We'll see. If there's any specific New Mutants issues you're looking for, if that's kind of like filling in runs or whatever, shoot us a message. I can always check, see what we've got in stock.
Justin Davis is coming in first for that ASM on A.
You
we will
got
have
it.
some Obi-Wan ratios.
Yeah, again, we're just spacing out all of the titles so that things don't get too confusing and we can keep up with it all. Going down on B, Batman Killing Time, issue number 3. This is the 1 in 25 variant. Who's the cover artist on this one?
It's on the barcode. DC actually puts them on the barcode.
Oh, smart. Oh, Greg Smallwood. Axel. That's super cool. Greg Smallwood did the Jeff Lemire series artwork for Moon Knight. That we sold a whole bunch of. I was like, this is absolutely gorgeous cover with all of your favorite Batman characters. You got Batman, Jim Gordon, the Riddler, Penguin, and Catwoman.
How many do we have?
Just 2.
They are both gone to Gene Sanchez and Jason Holmwright. Any Harley, Gwen, or Gambit?
Yes.
And then we got an offer on that Twig.
Yeah, what you got?
100. George Stephanopoulos wants to know if you do 65.
We can do 65. I do have 2 copies. If anyone else wants one, second copy is $65. I'll do it. Going down on C, the aforementioned giant size X-Men Thunderbird issue number 1. This is the David Cutler who does full interiors for the book design variant, the all new, all different Thunderbird costume. This one going to be the 1 in 10 variant for just $7. Originally appeared in the New Mutants as one of the Hellions at the Massachusetts Academy, and obviously has had a long tenure with the X-Men for a while now.
Philip Payne taking the second copy of Twig.
You've got it.
You have a new nickname, Tardy.
Yeah, what you got?
Comic Kaleidoscope.
I'll take it. I've been called worse. Going down on D, we got the other ratio variant for this week's Once and Future. This one, a 1 in 10 for just $6. Going under D for artist Dan Mora, who does full interiors for the entire series, as well as this absolutely gorgeous black and white Virgin variant. I'm going to give you the close-up on that one because holy cow. We've got Duncan and Graham on the reflection on the tip of the broadhead. Super cool. Dan Mora, I love because I've been like watching his career since his first big breakout hit with Klaus with Grant Morrison years and years ago. Started doing like Power Rangers and now is, doing creative
Dan Mora
stuff.
done basically is like one of Boom's big artists.
Yeah, he's like their biggest guy now, and he's just started doing World's Finest with Joe Quinones. Yeah, like that's as big as a job as you can get.
Yeah, honestly.
Batman Superman book.
John Katniss will take one of those 1 in 10s.
You've got it. And I got a couple of those if anyone else wants one, just $6. Going over on E, celebrating DC Comics more fun side. This is the 1 in 25 variant for the Monkey Prince issue number 4. Again, a 1 in 25 ratio variant, just $10. That one's going down on E.
It is AAPI History Month.
And it is AAPI History Month. Yeah. Perfect timing.
How many of those 1 in 10 are ones in future?
I just handed them off. I want to say 3 or 4.
4. So yeah,
4 total.
We have 1 remaining. Dan Moore is going to take 1.
Perfect.
And Eric Kane is going to take 1 as well.
Excellent. So this is now our final copy.
Also, if you guys haven't been reading Monkey Prince, it is so much fun.
Yeah, I love that DC has like those really exciting, unique characters a lot of times. Honestly, like, listen, we all love Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman, but it's real nice to just kind of change your pace.
It's a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, exactly. And you're gonna really dig. Going down on F, we have Futurama Comics. This is issue number 78, the all Bender covers. It's near mint condition, going to be $18. All my Dan Graining fans out there.
Coming back.
Futurama, yeah, coming back. Sorry, Dan Graining, too much Dan Mora. Matt Groening, obviously the creator of Futurama and The Simpsons. I actually just started rewatching it from the beginning, I think in anticipation of the new season, but also just because it's been a good long while, and it's like it's like a really fun show to just like unwind with at the end of the day.
I still can't get over the episode where they show that his dog never left.
We'll never, ever, any of us get over that episode, and I'm not even remotely the dog person that you are.
Oh, I know. Gustavus is taking the final copy of the 1 in 10 Dan Moore ones in future.
Sounds good.
Robert, we don't sell PVC statues and action figures on the live show because of
the shipping is sorry, what just got claimed? Yeah, D. The shipping on those is really difficult, not just in terms of cost, but getting it in with all your comics without anything getting damaged. Shoot us a message if there's a specific one you're looking for, and we can calculate what the shipping on that, and if we have it in stock, and get one out to you separate from the live show stuff.
Yeah. Barry, no Star Wars. Well, we have the brand new this week Star Wars Tonight.
In my hand, Jen. This is going to be one of the open order BM Gist variants for Obi-Wan Kenobi issue number 1 with classic Obi-Wan Kenobi when the juggling wastes. He's got the cloak wisping in the wind. Just cover price $4.
How many?
Just 4 copies.
All right. They're long.
Yeah, long gone. And you know, all you Star Wars fans that are claiming all the Obi-Wan Kenobi stuff, just a quick plug. Bonus show tomorrow night at 7 p.m. I will be back with all Star Wars books to make sure you are back and ready.
I got Mikel Rosado, Stephen Provo, Stephen Conlon, and Joe Ridley on that.
Check.
Paul Kowalski says our Facebook post was how he found out about Neil Adams.
Nice. I guess not nice.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Sorry, I started formulating my response when like how somebody found out about something. I thought you were going to say about this. Yeah, Neil Adams, obviously an industry giant, one of the most significant artists of just comics history, and I mean, not for nothing, one of the guys that has always been a huge supporter of creators, creator rights, and just creators getting sort of what they deserve, and the entire comics industry is that for sure.
Maybe we'll take the Hawkeye on H.
You got it. Going down on I because I sold a ton of these on last week's Thursday show. I think just found 1 or 2 more. This is going to be the Marvel Essentials graphic novel. This has Journey into Mystery 83 through 112. That is like 30 issues. The first 30 issues.
Will take it.
You got it.
I will put Justin Thor.
I've heard of that twins.
Nope, not for 190%. Oh.
Alright, got some more. Going A for Quest A side. This is the 1 in 10 variant for $7 by Ted Brandt and Ro Stein. This one's super fun, shows off the whole team. I think you get a lot of personality in there as well, sort of all of the character classes. I particularly love the skeleton chef character. I haven't even read the book yet, but I think he's already my favorite. Again, just $7 for a 1 in 10.
How many on the 1 in 10?
We have 1, 2, 3, 4.
The 4 went to Justin Davis. We have 1 copy on the 1 in 10 remaining.
So 3 of those are already claimed. This is our last one.
Michelle Southers, Gene Sanchez, and Joe Ridley. Robert, I haven't been seeing your claims. You might want to refresh your feed.
Yeah, do a quick refresh. A lot of times, if there's something messed up, that'll reset it all. Going down on B, this is a particularly cool book, Batman Beyond the White Knight, issue number 1. This is the second printing 1 in 25 foil variant, only available for ordering 25 or more copies of the second printing of Batman Beyond the White Knight, which is super cool. The entire White Knight kind of universe that Sean Gordon Murphy put together, probably my favorite Batman since Batman Hush, maybe. It's absolutely incredible.
It's amazing.
And the fact that he wanted to expand it out into the Batman Beyond characters and go through that, super cool. This is for sure the only copy of this book that we have available.
Yeah, it is.
That is $75 for all our big Bat fans tuning in tonight.
Yeah, and it is a foil cover, and it's also interesting, like Daniel and I were talking before the show, it's interesting cardstock because it's lighter than other foils.
Yeah, they did a really cool job with it. I'll give you the close up because it's like gorgeous artwork, and I don't know how well like the
foil comes through
with the light. Yeah,
you can see it.
I just feel like a lot of times if it's sitting up here, if it's at an angle, especially with the foil, it might just look like white, just like a glare with the bright halogens. So I want to make sure people got a good look at what they're scoping out there.
We have special lights around here, but we haven't really put them in place.
I don't know if that would make it better or worse, though.
Turn off the lights and just have stage lights.
Yeah, who knows? Speaking of our favorite future versions of our favorite characters, how about a little Spider-Man 2099 Exodus Alpha issue number? Well, I guess it's the Alpha. That is going to be just $5 MSRP on that book. You got a little Ghost Rider 2099 in there as well. 2 great future versions of your favorite characters. Going down on there.
Alpha. Is that the A cover?
Yeah.
Okay. How many?
Oh, wait. 5.
I got
5
Steve Conlon, I got Justin Davis, I got Jim Geiger Jr., I got Larry Novins, and I got Gene Sanchez.
And those are all claimed. Speaking of one that I think is going to get claimed pretty quickly as well, because we sold through all of the variants marked up. How about Twig issue number 1, first print, main cover, near mint condition, the brand new Scotty Young book. That one going down on D because, dang, that's a good looking book. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why I thought the Scotty Young cover was the A cover. Stephen Conlon will take how many on Twig?
A lot. We have like 27.
Okay, great, because a lot of people want it.
Good. Good. I want them to want it.
I'll read off the names after.
Yeah.
I'll give you a minute while you're twigging or keep. Okay. Going up on E, the classic from the original series Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 29. Ninja Turtles versus Vampires. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. That book in near mint condition, going to be just $10.
We do have the Twig 1 in 50 tonight.
Yeah, we'll have the rest of those Twig variants a little bit later. We should have all of the variants for that book. So.
Okay. Are we sure this is double? Gene, did you want 2 copies of Twig A cover? Let us know. So far I got for Twig A cover, I got Stephen Conlon, I got Gene Sanchez, I got Robert Durante, Gustavus Townsend, John Megan, Jim Geiger Jr., Aaron Parks, Barry Kaplan, Drew Bryant, Corey Fisher, Dan Moore, Carlos Gilliam, Justin Davis, Joe Ridley, Gene Sanchez for a second copy, Michelle Southers, and Mikel Rosado. And then we only have 1 on the TMNT.
Correct.
It's going to Greg Schweizer.
Sounds good.
Oh, that's nice, Gene. He's taking one of the twigs for him and one for his daughter.
Awesome.
Nice.
And then Jim Geiger Jr. is also taking a second copy of Twig.
I'm gonna let you all
Manual,
keep
yeah.
up with the quantities on that.
So I'm sure we can get something.
Let's go ahead and put up Alice Ever After from Boom Studios. This is that J. Scott Campbell
It
cover?
is.
Yeah.
On that one.
It has an interesting story.
Yeah, this one shipped last week, but they shipped out the solicited cover for the 1 in 10 variant as the regular cover.
Yeah, so like the FOC open
Yeah.
order, you can order as many. They switched the covers.
Yeah, so a lot of people, like, it ended up getting none of this cover when they thought they were going to get a whole bunch of them, and vice versa. I believe we were one or the maybe 2 stores that we could find at all that had any copies of this. Daniel said the only copies online were $40, so we've got it, of course. Got to do a little bit better than that. 20% off that price. Boom. J. Scott Campbell variant for Alice Ever After, just $32, going down on F.
I have Greg Schweizer coming in first for the TMNT. He said claim TMNT.
Sounds good.
So he came in right before you, Brad. So we have to go based on our feed. And then if you sent B to CGC, someone wants to know what grade do you think it would get?
I mean, I have not done a deep inspection of this book.
And then Gene Sanchez says, the symmetry, Dan!
I know! The symmetry! Put something in her hand. Something. It's
I
almost
mean,
there.
it is for sure in near mint condition. I don't see anything apparent that it shouldn't be a 9.6 or a 9.8.
All depends on the grader's day.
But yeah, that really nice cardstock cover is going to keep it in a lot higher grade than a lot of other books coming out.
Robert, I don't know what to tell you. Just refresh your feed. I would just completely, if you're watching on a phone or an Apple,
I would say maybe just close your browser, close your app, and then open it back up. A lot of times will work.
Yeah.
Unplug it and plug it back in.
Yep, that always works.
If nothing else works.
IT crowd.
Going down on G, we've got a little 2-issue set from Tales of Suspense for all my big Cap and Iron Man fans. There's a couple huge key issues. This is going to be the first appearance in the Silver Age of the Red Skull. Obviously makes his first appearance in Captain America Comics issue number 1, and then, as so many Golden Age characters do, just sort of phase into obscurity until it's brought back by Lee and Kirby. Issue number 65. You're also going to get issue number 66, where you get the origin of the Red Skull. As if that weren't enough of a good reason to pick up this 2-issue set, you also get a little bit of an Iron Man key issue, because you get 2 stories in both issues. You're going to get the first appearance of the Mark III armor and the first appearance of Iron Man's repulsors, which are obviously his kind of primary offensive weapons.
Yeah, it's his big thing.
It is his big thing. And speaking of big things, don't get much bigger than the 1 in 500 Ryan Stegman variant for the Hulk. Absolutely gorgeous banner and Hulk kind of split in twain here. This is an ultra hot book. Our only copy of it. That one going to be $400.
So 1 in 500. Joey Taraz is picking up that Tales of Suspense.
Awesome. It is such a good set.
And Stephen Collins picking up a second copy of Twig.
Sounds good. How are we doing on that quantity?
George Stephanopoulos will also take a copy of Twig.
Excellent.
All right.
I'm down on I for Obi-Wan. Kind of seems to be a book that you all are interested in tonight. This is the Ewan McGregor photo variant for issue number 1. That one's going to be the 1 in 10 for just $6.
$400. It is a 1 in 500 variant. So we had to order 500 copies to be able to order
get just
one
of these.
How many on the 1 in 10 for Obi-Wan?
You know, I just counted it and then lost count when I was awestruck by how good this Hulk variant is. gonna let Daniel count those up real quick.
11. Okay. I don't know if Twig is ongoing or a mini series.
Go to the tape. We'll get back to you on that in a minute.
It looks like it's a 5-issue miniseries for now, but publishers really look at how many single issues they sell to determine if they continue a series.
Yeah, look at especially something like Kanto, which obviously was a miniseries, but then was just too popular to not continue going back to. If you go back to Scotty Young, even he has multiple volumes for like I Hate Fairyland and some of his other big properties. So,
and then also look at like. If you're looking more in the mainstream, Swamp Thing was supposed to be 10 issues.
Yeah,
and,
and they just decided to keep going with it. Swamp Thing's one of those bizarre things. There's like tons of huge Swamp Thing fans, and I feel like it just always sells, and then it just kind of lulls whenever there's a ongoing for a while, and I'm not sure what the deal with that is.
What was just on A?
That is our last copy of Quests Aside, issue number 1.
That's going to Joe Ridley.
You've got it, Joe.
And then
there's no copies left.
Star Wars, Obi-Wan, 1 and 10. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 copies. So we got 2 copies remaining.
Just 2 copies left on Obi-Wan.
I got Joe Ridley, Stephen Provost, Gene Sanchez, Aaron Parks, Michael Alvarado, Adam Smith, Eric Kane, Barry Kaplan, and Alex Heisler.
Good.
Let's see. There are also some claims that snuck in here. Would you do the Alice Ever After for 25? You have it at 32.
What do you think, Daniel? You were the one looking this one up earlier. I defer to your judgment. Give you the power.
Oh man, I'm not used to that.
Yeah, your power to counter.
28.
There you go, $28. So pretty close.
Yeah,
splitting the difference. I think just a few dollars up. If you've got $28, just $2-3 more, that one is yours.
Eric Kane will take a Twig A cover.
Excellent.
Right. I forgot how many Daniel told me.
You and me both.
Down to 5 copies remaining. I don't know.
That's crazy. That was so that many of them
so
are.
I'm not gonna bother highlighting.
Oh yeah. No worries. This is all.
Okay, Dan is gonna pass on that. So Joey Terrazas is taking that at 28.
Excellent. And I think we had a couple copies of that. So if anyone else wanted one at 28, go ahead and make that claim. Going down on C, we've got Catwoman from the Ed Brubaker run, issue number 10. That one's going to be $6. Yeah, isn't that a super cool cover? Thank you, Jen.
I think that's all caught up. Yeah, okay.
Yes.
We're almost coming to the end of our first hour. Eddie Page will take that Catwoman.
You've got it. Turn around to E. We've got the Rocketeer, The Great Race, issue number 2. This is the Gabriel Rodriguez 1 in 10 variant. I love this book. Kind of the belly shot with all the planes. He's flipped around from looking down from the sky. Just $6 for that Virgin variant.
And Gabriel Rodriguez is the artist from Lock and Key, right? Or is that someone else? Am I thinking of someone else?
Someone else.
I think it's someone else.
Gabriel Rodriguez has done something with Joe Hill. And I'm trying to remember what it is, but it's not Lock and Key. I'll let you look it up.
No, it's Gabriel Rodriguez.
Did it? Oh, well, there you go, Jen.
Yeah, from the comics by Joe Hill and Gabriel Rodriguez.
I'm just being crazy.
Oh. Whoops.
I knew it was something with Joe Hill, and I was like, is it Lock and Key? And it is.
Sure enough.
Sure enough.
All right, going down on G for Gwen. We got Gwenverse, issue number 2. This is the 1 in 25 variant with all of the little chibi versions of Gwen all around her.
By Rihanna Gonzalez.
Yeah, Rihanna Gonzalez. This one, just $25.
The book on F is called Alice Ever After. That is issue number 1. It is the FOC variant, but there was something weird that happened where I think this one was supposed to be the 1 in 10, but they shift the quantities weird, so it's harder to find.
Yeah, that.
Larry will take a copy of Twig on D, so we have 4 now.
That sounds right. 1 second.
Tony, you're good.
I've just got a
Oh, okay.
sticker on the bag that I'm trying to clear off. What if? I think this one came out last week. Looks like we just got another copy. This is the 1 in 25. I think Carlos Pacheco variant for what if Miles Morales had become Wolverine. I love that he's got like his own saber tooth that he's facing off with. I love that he has 4 claws on each hand because why not? That one gonna be 1 in 25 variant for $25.
And Rodney, we can get you for that Spider-Gwen on G. Just make sure you fill out the form. It is linked in the pinned comment and in the video description. Without that form, we can't invoice you.
We can't get you your books.
So you will get an invoice right after the show. You must pay that invoice before you can make claims on any future shows. So
which you for sure want to do, yeah, for the Star Wars show tomorrow.
Rodney is also going to take the What If Miles on 8.
Perfect. Sounds good. We have 2 copies of this one, so 1 more remaining if anyone else wants one. Going up on A, we've got the Juan Doe Wolverine Art Appreciation variant. This is the 1 in 10 for Moon Knight, issue number 29. It is in near mint condition. It is just $10. Going over on B, we've got Year of the Villain Joker. This is the Brian Boland Retailer Thank You Appreciation variant for just $14. Brian Boland, obviously super well known as the cover and interior artist for Batman the Killing Joke, along with a ton of other things, but easily, even though it was just like a one-shot issue, has become one of the most iconic artists on the Joker of all time. That one is $14 in near.
Dan Moore will take that.
You've got it.
Michelle Southers will take our final copy on Gwenverse on G.
Sounds good.
Jade Sanchez will take the Moon Knight on A.
Moon Knight, Brian. Am I good? Did I grab all the right books?
Yeah. And then let's see. I got Willie T for an Alice Ever After.
Excellent. Right. We got a couple of those still if anyone else wants one. Going up on C, Nubia Coronation Special, issue number 1. This is the 1 in 25 variant for just $15. You get a glimpse of her face rather than having it just solely covered up on my post-it. That one going to be by Crystal Kung. I think we just had like
Gustavus will take the Nubia Coronation Special.
just a couple copies of this Twig number 1 first print made cover left. If anyone else wants one, still available, but we'll get back to it at the end of the show, if not before.
Stephen Connell will take Rocketeer.
You've got it.
Yeah, the Virgin variant of Alice Ever After is a lot easier to find. The Virgin variant was supposed to be, I think,
there was a printing and shipping mix-up.
Yeah. So they printed and shipped
Boom.
more of the Virgin variant than the trade dress.
Correct.
So there's less out there of this one on S.
Correct. Going down on E, Task Force Z, issue number 7. This is the Dan Shaning 1 in 25 variant for just $10. Dan, the longtime Ghostbusters artist, I believe.
Dan Moore says we have talked him into an Alice Ever After.
Excellent. Trying to figure out who this artist is because it's such a badass cover for giant size X-Men Thunderbird issue number 1. I believe this is the first print main cover by Steve Orlando, writing the story. Ken Lashley. Man, yeah, super cool with the classic Thunderbird costume. That one going to be just $5.
Yeah, Willie, we got you for a copy on the Alice Ever After. How many on Thunderbird?
3 copies.
I got Stephen Conlon, Gene Sanchez, and Brad Begay. What is on E when you get a chance?
Task Force Z number 7, 1 in 25.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Sometimes I can read. Sometimes.
And
I'm
then
glad you
Gene
can.
is passing on his Thunderbird since there was so much interest. So Larry is picking that up.
So all 3 of those
They're
scoop.
all gone.
Sounds good. Going down on H, if you loved Ken Lashley, he's doing the cover for Star Wars, issue number 23. This is the 1 in 25 variant for just $15. A little Stormtrooper action for you there. Down on H, this is, I think, our only Star Wars tonight besides the Obi-Wan Kenobis. So if you need that Star Wars fix before tomorrow night's special, there you go.
Brian Longden will take one of those Star Wars. No more copies of that Nubia, and I think that was our only variant for it.
There's
tonight.
2 variants. There's another
we have
lower
another
ratio
one?
that we'll have
Okay.
a little bit later in the show. Yeah, we had 2 copies of this, so exactly 1 copy left if anyone else wants one.
And then on E, again, that was Task Force Z number 7, 1 in 25 by an artist.
Dan Schoening.
That one.
Schoening.
You know.
And then
I've heard it all 3 ways.
Brad
Very
Begay
recently.
will take Tomb of Dracula,
Excellent.
or as I like to call it, Todd.
God.
Love it. Never change.
I won't.
We have the just phenomenal Flashpoint Beyond issue number 1 cover by Nick Bradshaw. This is going to be the 1 in 25 ratio variant we've got for just $1 over MSRP for the book, $7 with Shazam and the entire Shazam family, including Pawnee, the talking tiger.
Yes.
It is so much fun. It's everything that's great about comics you will find in the Shazam family. That one going under A for
How many do we have?
Atlas. Just 2.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
Sounds like it. I could not imagine. Oh, looks like I have a 3rd copy hiding.
I got
4 copies.
Gustavus, I got Jim Geiger Jr., I got Adam Smith, and Eric Kane.
All right, all 4 of those claimed.
Let's see. Got an offer for that Task Force Z on
Yeah, what you got?
Would you be able to do 7? We have it at 10.
We'll call
so
it
25.
7. I've got a 2nd copy if anyone else is interested.
Any trades tonight? We've had a few.
We've had 2 or 3 already. I've got 1 or 2 more I could pull out if you want. Give me a minute. Tell you what, because you demanded it.
And I'm always asking trades to go
In
up.
brand new condition, Doctor Strange: The Oath. This is going to be a 5-issue miniseries by none other than Saga, Runaways, and Why the Last Man creator, Brian K. Vaughan. It is a retelling of the origin of Doctor Strange, if you want to get a little strange fix in ahead of the multiverse of madness. This is a phenomenal series. Now it's going to be just $20. All right, I'm going to put these up weirdly to avoid confusion, so that you see exactly what you're getting. I'm putting them up side by side. It is going to be Something is Killing the Children. This is the 1 in 50 Virgin variant of these, Jenny Frizen doing the artwork, and the 1 per store Bloodied variant. Same artwork, obviously a much more gruesome. Only have the 1 copy of this for our entire store, regardless of how many copies. This one, a 1 in 50. Obviously, those are going to be pretty similar ratios for most stores. So $45 for the ratio variant, $40 for the one per store.
And that is issue number.
And that is issue number 22.
Gustavus will take both of them.
You've got it. And I have 2 copies of the Virgin.
The
1 in 50.
You took.
I took the wrong double. 1 copy of that.
You can actually bring
still
them both
available.
over because George Stephanopoulos will take a 1
Take
in
the other
50.
one. All right. Well, that's perfect.
Sweet.
And now they're in Daniel's hands correctly to make that a little easier for all parties involved. Going down on F. A little fun book. We've got the Alex Ross variant for Fantastic Four, issue number 24, featuring none other than Mr. Fantastic for a fantastic $4. That book's
It's
gonna be
only
in
right.
near mint condition. What?
It's only right that it's $4.
It's only right. I couldn't fathom selling it for any more or any less.
Me and Santos will take it.
I thought somebody might.
Don't know what issue it is.
It's number 24.
Oh, okay, that works.
Going down on G, because you demanded it, the Sway variant for Nubia Coronation Special, issue number 1. I believe it's a one-shot. That one's going to be just $7, which is MSRP for that book.
Steph, I am here.
I agree.
I do agree.
Concur. I concur.
Can confirm.
Daniel, do you concur?
Quite. Yes, sir.
Going down on H. This one, I can't imagine isn't going to skyrocket in value in the very near future. Hulk issue number 6. This is the 1 in 25 variant. Hulk versus the Silver Surfer and Galactus. This is such a badass cover. It is just $10 for the 1 in 25 variant. That is largely just because there is a 1 in 500 variant. So obviously going to be a few more copies of this, but not nearly as many as there are of, say, the base cover. Go ahead and scoop that sucker up for just $10.
Jan Moore wants to know, would you do 16 for Doctor Strange the Oak? You have it at 20.
Yeah, we can do that.
How many on the Sway for Nubia?
4 copies.
All right, I got Jim Geiger Jr. I got Gustavus. I got David Fitz. We have 1 copy remaining.
This is now going to be our last copy. And we had 2 copies of this, so if anyone else wants one, $16, and it is yours.
How many do we have on the 1 in 25 for Hulk?
2.
Larry and Gustavus.
Check.
That's number 6?
Yes. Going down on I from Ed Pisker. This is a Red Room trigger warning. It's a little homage to Peanuts. A very dark homage at that. This is going to be the 1 in 10 variant for $25. Ed Pisker skyrocketed to prominence after doing Hip Hop Family Tree and then X-Men Grand Design. He's an incredible cartoonist, a phenomenal storyteller, and one of the most unique artists doing comics now. Only 1 copy of that book, $25.
Sorry, Jimmy. We only had 2 copies on the Hulk, and you were comment number 4. Seth says, no, shoot, not you, Jen. Brain fart. I think he meant Sienna.
Sienna being held in reserve for Free Comic Book Day this weekend. I want to make sure they're super well rested and fresh. My well-being doesn't super matter as much.
I mean, you're going away for the weekend.
Yeah,
so.
That's the bigger thing. If I'm burnt out by the weekend, no one here cares. Going over to A for America. This is going to be Captain America issue number 0. This is the 1 in 50 variant with Steve and Sam by Adam Hughes. It's a little double A action. That is just $35. Absolutely gorgeous cover. I love this book.
Seth Trobe says, drink a bang or 2. I hear those help.
Man, my heart will explode, and my head might just with it. I don't have that caffeine tolerance that everyone else around here is built up.
Captain America going to Rodney.
Going under B, we got Ben Reilly, Spider-Man, issue number 4. This is the Alex Garner 1 in 25. gorgeous cover, hanging from the girders up there, playing in the background. $20. You know we've got some Ben Reilly fans.
Paul, he's not early. He's just promoting the show tomorrow with his shirt.
That is correct. I just want to make sure that everybody knows what is ahead of them.
I'm sure Tarny has more than one Star Wars shirt.
I have multiple Star Wars shirts. That is an understatement. This looks like a Peach Momoko variant for Obi-Wan Kenobi, issue number 1. Got Obi-Wan hanging out with his master, Qui-Gon Jinn. Going to be cover price, just $4. Going up on D because you demanded it. Not 1, not 2. I don't even know how many issues are in this set. It is the complete Phase 1 for DC's Dark Knight's Metal. Every single issue going to be the first print main cover. It is all 6 issues with the foil. It is the 2-issue preludes with the foil. It is all of the one-shot Batmans. You're going to get the complete crossovers with the first appearance of the Batman Who Laughs. You get that whole thick stack right there. All of the Bats Out of Hell and Gotham Resistance. $250. They're all going to be in near mint or very fine to near mint condition.
It is the Dark Knight collection. It's
the mega set. It's every single thing from Dark Knight's Metal.
Would you do 200 for it?
We're going to give it a minute because people have been begging for this for months, and we just put it up. So if anyone else wants to claim it outright at $250, go ahead and do so. If nobody else is at all interested or wants to make a better offer, and we let it sit up for a minute, maybe we'll take $200.
And we are sold out of the Momoko, Obi-Wan.
Excellent. Thank you.
That went to Joe Ridley, Jason Horright, Alex Heifler, and Jim Geiger Jr.
Sounds good.
What is Red Room about?
That's a great question.
Well, it's about the dark web and the not fun things that happen there. It's definitely not for children.
Yes, for sure that.
$225 for Dark Knights.
Sounds good. We're gonna let it rock, and if anyone wants to claim it outright at $250, still available.
What's on
If anyone wants to outbid that, this is the complete set of Dark Knight's Metal Volume 1 with all of the crossovers. So you get the first and second prelude, the forge and casting. You get all 6-issue first print with the metal foil covers. You get the I need to 2 hands for all this. You get the Hawkman Found metal foil variant. You get the Rising Wild Hunt. You get Batman Lost. There is your Teen Titans issue 12, part 1 of the.
Simran is taking it outright.
I thought somebody might. Sweet.
Sorry, Dan.
I got you.
Gene, we can check if there are any of the Star Wars Obi-Wan Momokos in the store. We can't guarantee it.
No promises.
Send us a message so we remember to check.
Please.
Please, because we have bad memories.
Speaking of Momokos, we had the Virgin up earlier. We got Twig, issue number 1. This is the Peach Momoko open order variant, so a few copies of that. Not very many, though. That one going to be just cover price, $4, going down on C. Issue number 6 on Star Trek, The Mirror War, issue number 6, doing the mirror story with the Next Generation cast and a Borg version of Data. This is the 1 in 10 variant for just $6.
How many on the Momoko? The Twig?
5 copies.
Okay. I got Gene Sanders, Guy McLeod, and Justin Davis, as well as Jim Geiger Jr. So we have 1 copy remaining. Would you do the 1 in 25 for Ben Reilly Spider-Man 412? You have it at 20.
I'll do that one for 15. You got 3 extra. I can come down 5. Go down for H. I got one more Hulk variant. This is the 1 in 200. Super kick-ass cover with Venom on it. This one, a clean $200.
15 works on B for
You
G.
got it.
G is the Nubia Coronation Special. It is the Sway variant.
This one, probably my favorite of the Obi-Wan Kenobi variants. This is the 1 in 25. Pop this one up on A for Ario Anandito, who I think does just like an incredible mashup of the Ewan McGregor and Alec Guinness versions of Obi-Wan Kenobi out in Tatooine. It's got all kind of like the desert gear, kind of pre-New Hope era. That one is $25.
I got Guy McLeod, I got Stephen Provost, and Joe Ridley. I think you just showed it up close, right?
I believe so, but I can do so again if we have any copies left.
So far, I got 3 sold.
Sounds good.
Oh, you did. Okay.
One of the absolute best Batman stories from Batman Legends of the Dark Knight. This is issue 16 through 20. It is an anthology series, but they all have kind of like mini series in it. This is a 5-issue story by Denny O'Neil that is a prelude to the iconic Batman Nightfall series. This is Batman Venom, where is the kind of first appearance of the Bane's Venom that makes him all huge and hulked out. If you haven't read this story yet, it is one of the most iconic Batman stories that for whatever reason DC can't keep in print. All 5 issues together, near mint condition, going to be just $40.
I don't see a cover by Ken Lashley for Obi-Wan. He did a cover for the Star Wars
number 23. We have 1 copy of that left.
It is entirely possible he might have done an exclusive for another store, but we don't have an Obi-Wan by Ken Lashley.
Not at the moment.
A is Star Wars Obi-Wan number 1. It is the 1 in 25 by Anandito.
We sold a few of those. I think just 1 or 2 left, right?
Dan Moore wants to know, would you do 35 for Legends of the Dark Knight Venom?
Yeah, that we can do. Going up on B, we've got Metal Society, issue number 1. This is the Mark Silvestri variant. This is the 1 in 25 for just $15. Mark Silvestri, obviously one of the founding members of Image Comics, and Top Cow is his imprint, so kind of a personal relation to the publication on that one. All my 90s fans.
Adam, there's nothing on B. Can you clarify, please? And can you show the Obi-Wan on A closer when you get a chance?
Yes.
Okay. Adam Smith is taking a 1 in 25 on Metal Society.
Metal Society, we had 2 copies of that, so 1 still remaining. Here's the close-up on Obi-Wan Kenobi. Man frame.
Mm-hmm.
And how many of those did we have left? Going up on B.
3 total.
Ben Reilly, Spider-Man issue number 4. First print, main cover, near mint condition, just $4.
Brand new this week.
Brand new this week, indeed. Yeah. We had that Pietramoko Twig issue number 1. I think we just had the 1 copy left on that, or did those all get claimed already?
That is the last copy.
Yeah. So if anyone else wanted that one, it's tucked in the box. You'll see it again later unless somebody snags it up right now.
How many on Ben Reilly?
1, just the 1.
Peter Collins, sniping that.
You got it. We've got Marauders, issue number 2, the brand new Steve Orlando book. First print, main cover, near mint condition, obviously, just $4 on that.
How is Ben Riley doing? How are they still doing Ben Riley stories? Didn't he turn into some creature?
I mean, who hasn't turned into some creature and come back from that? Like, everybody gets turned into a creature and then goes back to being a person. Plus, he was a clone to begin with. Who knows? That's comics, baby.
I want that on a shirt.
That's comics, baby?
Yeah.
You got it, Jen. Going down on E, we have a 6-issue story arc in Wolverine. This is 11 through 16. They're all in near mint minus condition. It is written by Peter David, pencils by John Buscema. You get Bill Sienkiewicz inks and Kevin Nolan covers, as if all of that weren't a cool enough reason to pick up this 6-issue set. It is Wolverine fighting against a secret cabal of vampires in San Francisco. It is one of the coolest Wolverine stories. You get all 6 issues together for just $20.
Oh, okay. So the Ben Riley series is it takes place in the past.
Well, there you go.
And then
that makes that easy.
Santa's coming in first for that Wolverine set.
You got it.
We do have other Marauders covers.
Do we?
We have a ratio.
There's maybe one other Marauders book.
Rodney wants to know, would do 175 for the Hulk on H. You have it at 200?
Yeah, we can do that. And down on F, we have Flashpoint Beyond, issue number 1. I believe that is the first print main cover featuring Flashpoint Batman with Aquaman's trident, and I believe Flashpoint Deathstroke sword, or would that be Flashpoint Wonder Woman's sword. 2 different swords. Took me a sec, but I got there. $5. That is again just cover price for brand new series. Just started today.
Do we have more than one on the Wolverine on E?
No.
Okay. Jim Geiger Jr. is taking a Marauders on C. I don't know if we had more than one.
We have 4 copies of Marauders on C.
How many on Flashpoint?
6 copies on Flashpoint Beyond.
That's A cover?
That is, yeah, correct. That is a cover.
It is a cover.
And also cover A.
You said 6?
Correct.
Did we get Drew Woodley for that Flashpoint? Joe, Dan got you. I got Drew Bryant, Stephen Collins, Frank Hauser, Stan Moore, and Jim Geiger Jr. We're double checking.
Yeah, Frank should already have one, but I'll double check.
All right, going up on, we'll go all the way down to I. We've got Little Monsters, issue number 1, the brand new story by Jeff Lemire and Dustin Wynn, who did A Sender and B Sender.
They also did Robin and Batman.
Yeah,
which was phenomenal.
Absolutely incredible duo. They tell gorgeous stories together. Dustin Wynn is such a gifted storyteller. Absolutely love his art style.
How many?
That one we had 3 copies.
And that's number 1.
Issue number 3.
3.
So good.
It is so good. $4. Okay, and we had 3 copies.
3 copies.
They're gone.
They're all gone.
Yeah, Frank, we already got you for one on that. So we have 1 copy remaining on Flashpoint Beyond. I have Drew Bryant, Stephen Conlon, Dan Moore, Jim Geiger Jr., and Eddie Page. And then for pre-orders, we got Frank Hauser and Joe Ridley.
Sounds good. Going down on...
Yeah, Ryan. Anytime Dustin Wen and Jeff Lemire are working together, it's a must.
Yeah.
Going down on H, we have the Virgin variant for Dune, Waters of Camley by Jung Yun Yoon. That one going to be just $10.
Actually, Frank is passing on the Little Monsters. He thought it was issue 1.
Sorry, I blame myself for that.
Dan, you can send us a message. Oh, we had someone put back number 3, so if you want that, and you can send us a message and we can hunt down number 2 for you.
Yeah, see if we've got one hiding in one of the stores.
I could have sworn I saw at least one at Carrie when I was there earlier.
And then Dune Waters of Hanley, a 1 in 25, going to Nathan.
We had 2 of those, so if anyone else wants one.
Do we have any other twig variants still left to go on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. 1 or 2 of them.
The Totoro twig variant. I don't think so.
We'll see.
Dan Moore will take number 3 of Little Monsters. And you just send us a message, Dan, and we can see if we have number 2 in any of the stores.
Sounds good. Batman Beyond, White Knight. This is going to be issue number 1, first print, main cover by Sean Gordon Murphy. The on cover price just $5.
This is 2?
This is issue 1,
second print.
Book 1, second printing variant.
How many?
Just 2 copies.
They are gone.
Yeah,
The Totoro is a store exclusive. Okay.
There you go.
So we do not have that. So the Batman Beyond the White Knight second print went to George Stephanopoulos and Stephen Conlon, since we only had 2 copies. And then yeah, we're good.
Good? Good. I'm going to try to figure out what issue number this one was. For Marvel Legacies, Captain Marvel, issue 125. This is the lenticular variant, kind of an homage, and also the cover for Jack Kirby's classic Incredible Hulk, issue number 1, near mint condition, for just $4.
The little figures are pretty cool.
They really are, and I love that they're all homages to classic books.
Kind of wish they would bring them back.
The lenticular covers?
Yeah.
The for whatever reason, the DC ones, I feel like they did such a great job with. Yeah, they weren't like they're usually like motion covers when DC did those. They did 3D covers for Villain Months, and then they did the shifting one for Doomsday Clock number 1, where it goes from a classic Rorschach to a Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman logos.
The Little Monsters number 3 went to you, Steven, and I got Brad McKay, and I also got Dan Moore.
Cool. Going down on D for Detective Comics, a little 2-issue, 2-face story from Detective Comics 580 and 581, featuring two faces. Both issues going to be near mint condition, just $8. Going down on E, got that 1 in 50 variant by Corin Howell for Quests Aside, issue number 1, Bard versus Bard.
Bard cage match.
Yeah, Bard cage match variant. Gonna be just $50.
Triple necked loot.
It is.
That's insane.
Because double neck's not enough for this Bard.
Dan Moore wants to know, do 5 for the detective on D?
Yeah, we can do that.
Double the face. Yep. For detective. Little Monsters. It's a really interesting premise. So it's basically these kids that are vampires. And they're kind of cut off from the rest of society. And then suddenly society kind of
creeps in. Yeah, like this.
And it takes a turn for the worst for society. The kids, they're fine, but society on the other hand.
Society doesn't know what to do with it. Going down on G, we've got Submariner, issue number 67. Big kind of classic issue when Submariner covers up top just a little bit for the first time. First appearance of the Submariner vest and wings. Got the new costume, got the pants. Still got the little trunks in the corner box. Fantastic Four in here. You've got Triton with the Inhumans. This book going to be in very good condition for $22.
And likely one of the costumes Namor will be wearing when he eventually appears in the MCU.
Almost certainly.
I don't think Marvel's going to be very happy.
Just tiny little green shorts.
Yeah. Well, just a Speedo.
That's it.
Got some more Ninja Turtles action coming at you from the current series, getting into the single digits. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 9. This is going to be in near mint condition. We've got that one for just $10.
Ryan Longdon brings up an excellent point. Who needs pants when you live under the sea?
I mean, who needs pants when you have crazy abs like that? Is really the question. Like, just strut around, man. Speedo and nothing else. Why wouldn't you?
Let's see. Greg Schweizer will take a TMNT on H.
You got it. I've got a couple of those if anyone else wants one.
All right.
We had some of the last round number 5s that went ratios that didn't sell that we put up, but they're gone.
They are.
Do we have any more last round in?
Not that I know of at the moment, but give me a minute over the break. We'll see if anything survived last week, and I'll pop them back up. Going down on I, we've got New Avengers issue number 1 in very fine to near mint condition. You're going to get the first appearance of Queen Verake, who is shows up as Jessica Drew in the book Queen of the Trolls. You're also going to get pretty cool the first appearance of the Sentry in the main Marvel universe outside of his own little mini series. People weren't really sure, was the character just kind of a one-off story? Was it sort of actually going to be integrated and folded in? And Brian Michael Bendis bringing it in. Also, obviously, the first of the New Avengers, which a lot of people are pretty excited about. Seeing Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. stepping away from the main Avengers franchise. Also, of course, just one story arc removed from them introducing the Illuminati. So a lot of people collecting the series now for that reason.
Stephen Conlon will take one.
Excellent. I got a few of those.
New Avengers 7. We had that
not
a couple
tonight.
shows ago.
May or may not.
Dan Grant will pick one up. We'll pick a New Avengers 1 up as well.
All right. Sounds good.
You got Mikhail Rosado for Star Wars Obi-Wan 1 in 25.
Sweet. All right, I'm gonna put up one last book.
Would you do Submariner on G for 15? You have it at 22.
Yeah, we can make that work. Mariner going up on D, our last book before we take a short little break here. I believe Daniel just put this together through his hard work going through our sets recently. This is Deadpool the Circle Chase, issues 1 through 4. It is the complete series of Deadpool's first ever solo series. You're going to get the first appearance of Slayback in there. All 4 issues going to be near mint condition. That one's going to be $50. We're going to take a short break and be right back with tons more comics.
And the new Ultimate Comics.
At the new Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, we've got comics, toys, collectibles, and gnarly manga.
At Ultimate Comics at the Crabtree Valley Mall, you can come get your Polaroid taken with Alf.
Waka waka.
With so much to see and so much to do at Ultimate Comics in Crabtree Valley Mall, you'll want to bring the whole family. It's the grand opening Friday, November 5th.
We've got a rad feeling about this.
He's a weekend at Bernie's.
One comic, please.
I've been caught with my hand by the boss like 20 times today. I'm not going out there.
Well, hello there. I'm Will, the official chaplain of Ultimate Comics, and you may be asking, why does Will shop at Ultimate Comics? I'm glad you asked. Well, it was a few years back when I was looking for a new comic store back in the before times. And was looking for a new comic store. I needed a place where I was going to get my weekly comics and be able to have a place in a community where I process all these stories that mean so much to me. Stumbled upon Ultimate Comics, browsed around, left. A few weeks went by, came back. And guess what? Alan remembered my name. He said, "Hey Will, what are you looking for today?" And I thought, not only is this an awesome store to get my weekly comics, not only is this an awesome store where I can process these stories that mean so much to me, they also remembered my name. And that's the community I want to be a part of. Man, I love Ultimate Comics.
Back.
Welcome back. Here it is.
In black?
The big boy back in black. Yeah, that's right. Silver Surfer Black, issue number 5. The conclusion to Donny Cates' huge Silver Surfer stories. CGC graded at a 9.8 with the limited edition Silver Surfer label. This is the 1 in 500 Tormy foreshadowing variant with Galactus on Toomey. Absolutely gorgeous book. That one is $1,500 and is, I believe, going to be the biggest book of the night. Back to back big ones, because I think we've sold every copy of all the other variants for this, and I think this one's going to be something y'all are into. Flashpoint Beyond, issue number 1, Todd Nuck, 1 in 50 variant, celebrating the history of the DC timeline, which can't do the history of the DC timeline without Barry Allen running through it and mucking it all up with every step. Yeah, everything from the original Golden Age and the classic Flash 123 Jay Garrick through Flashpoint and beyond, all represented on that sucker. We just have the one copy for $50.
Nathan Darkman says, "Don't nuck it till you try it."
Very nice.
Ryan Longden's putting back his Deadpool Circle Chase claim. Someone wants to know if you do it for 40. We had it at 50.
Well, we'll see if anyone else wants to claim it for 50, because somebody already has, and now there's, so we'll just put that up for a second. If no one else is interested, then we'll take 40. We'll give it a minute.
Michelle wants to know, would you do 35 for that plus the side 1 in 50?
Tell you what, we'll call that one 40. You got the extra $5. I can come down 10.
Wait, have we already sold one?
No.
I don't think so. Not that one.
No, we have not.
No. Okay.
So that one's going to be just $40.
B is 1500. 1500.
Correct.
And then Dan Grant is going to take a, is that Flashpoint Beyond?
Yes.
Yes.
A 1 in 50 Flashpoint Beyond.
I believe we just have the one copy.
Sounds right.
And Michelle, let us know if 40 works. Yeah, we only have so much room on sticky notes for big numbers.
Yeah, any 4-digit numbers get really hard, especially when one of the digits is a 1.
Yeah. And especially like when people, like Dan says, on my phone, that 1 is really small.
Yeah. I understand.
Michelle says 40 is a deal.
Sounds good. So this is now going to be $40. We do have 2 copies. If anyone else wants to snag one, now that it's just $40, let us know. Going down on G, Harley Quinn, number 17, the Amanda Connor series, doing the cover on that one with Harley Quinn and her gang of Harleys. I love that it's black and white. You've got it.
Yeah. Sorry, I wasn't able to get it. Any Ghost Rider tonight?
There was some Ghost Rider in a couple of the books that we put up earlier, like the Spider-Man 2099 and such. Not sure if there's any more.
Dan Moore wants to know issue 45 for the Deadpool.
I'll tell you what, same thing then. We'll give it a minute. If anyone claims they're right at 50, cool. If not, we'll do that 45.
Can you say what it is?
Yeah, this is Deadpool, The Circle Chase, issues 1 through 4. It is the original, as the first ever solo Deadpool series. All 4 issues going to be in near mint condition. They are also going to be the first appearance of Slayback in that series.
I don't know if we sold out of. Did we sell out of Spidey 2099?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we only had a few copies, and you know how people love those 2099.
Gene Santos is taking Deadpool at full price.
I thought someone might. Going on C, this is the Scotty Young variant for Twig, issue number 1, with the full trade dress for $4. And again, just to make it kind of apparent what's going on with which one, to just be very specific with which one you are claiming, because we also have the 1 in 50 Scotty Young ratio variant for Twig, issue number 1 for $40. So
how many on the trade dress?
5 copies.
They're gone.
All 5 of those claimed. If you missed out, or if you want to get the Virgin variant to complement it, that one up on D.
George, we already sold the Batman Killing Time, number 3.
Correct. I believe we had 1 or 2 variants for that, and they both sold.
Let's see. So for the Twig Scotty variant, the trade dress, I have Stephen Conlon, Guy McLeod, Carlos Gilliam, Scott Tuttle, and Ryan Longdown. And Scott, if you haven't already, just make sure you fill out our form. It is linked in the pinned comment and the video description. You will be getting an invoice right after the show. And then, how many on the 1 in 50?
3 or 4. Oh, sorry. 4.
All right, I got 1 going to Dan Grant, and I got 1 going to Ryan Long. We have 2 remaining.
So yeah, 2 left on that one.
Any more Kenobi? I don't think we have any new covers.
I was gonna say, I think this was the last variant that we've put up, and I think there's just 1 or 2 copies left. That is the 1 in 25 variant for $25. Going up on C, we have the Neil Adams Batman 389. That one going to be in very good to fine condition for just $28.
And then the TMNT on H, you said is the current series?
Yes, issue number 9 from the current series, which is at this point the longest running Ninja Turtles series that they've done.
And let's see. Mikkel will take the detective on C.
Sounds good. C, going down on G, got another Wolverine story right here. This one pretty cool. It is the official sequel to Weapon X. Larry Hama wanting to go into Logan's past. Issue number 48, 49, and 50. All 3 issues together. For just $15 in near mint condition. I love that they were celebrating the 30th anniversary of the Fantastic Four. I remember seeing that on books and thinking like what a significant thing was. And now we're celebrating the 35th anniversary of the 25th anniversary throughout last year. You got it.
And yeah, that TMNT came out in 2012, I believe.
Issue number 9?
Issue number 9.
I think the series started in 2011,
It did, yeah.
so yeah, it would have been 2011 or 2012.
The series came out like late 2011.
Yeah. We have our final variant for Metal Society, issue number 1. This is the 1 in 10 Fernando Blanco variant for just $10, going down on G.
If you want to see humans and robots fight each other.
And you know that I do, Jen. You know that about me. We've got the hot new Image series. This was Grace's pick of the week, I believe.
Last week, yeah.
Yeah, last week. This is the 1 in 100 for Blood-Stained Teeth issue number 1. It is in very fine to near mint condition. It is just $70.
Carlos, we've already sold one of those TMNTs at 10, so we can't take a deal.
I think we've already sold one or two of them.
Yeah.
Yes, our last copy left for just $10.
And yeah, Bloodstained Teeth, written by Christian Ward.
A lot of vampires on the show tonight. Just sort of worked out that way. A lot of robots as well, because we've also got some Transformers. This is going to be the Beast Wars issue number 15, 1 in 10 variant for just $10.
I is New Avengers number 1. The Task Force Z ratio has gone up. We didn't sell all of them.
We have one copy left on the Task Force Z. It is $7 for the 1 in 25 variant. That's our last copy.
Carlos Gilliam will take the TMNT on H.
You've got it.
And then Robert, it's kind of like it's a hard comparison for Bloodstained Teeth and Little Monsters because even though they both deal with vampires,
I feel like Bloodstained Teeth is a lot darker.
It's a lot darker, but more adult.
Yeah, a lot more adult themes.
And like Little Monsters, a lot more like coming of age
Yeah.
through the lens of vampirism.
Which is an interesting take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you don't grow old. John Roth will take that Task Force Z.
Excellent. Going down on H, we have Hawkman issue number 2. If you missed out on the full set of Hawkman we had a couple weeks ago, it was bonus issue number 2. That was got sitting out here. It's obviously just the second issue of the self-titled Hawkman series. It is in very good to fine condition.
We don't have the new TMNT today because
Correct.
it's a key. It was a first appearance. We had a lot of people call the stores last
Yeah,
minute.
just didn't have any extra copies.
Never say never. Do we have Transformers 1 or 8 first Dinobots from like the first series?
I mean, it's not like prepped and ready. Shoot us a message. I actually have a stash of Transformers. Try to put 1 or 2 up on every show. There might be an 8 sitting in there. Might have 1 stashed away somewhere. You never know.
It's the warehouse. We have so many books.
Yeah, we have so many books.
Someone will ask me, like, do you guys have this at the warehouse? My answer is probably in a box somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Do I know where?
No.
That's a totally different question. Going down on F, we have Doctor Strange, issue number 12. This is the Paul Smith Doctor Strange and Clea variant. Obviously, Clea taking over as Sorcerer Supreme in the most recent series. That book going to be in near mint condition for just $6. It was a 1 in 15 ratio variant. Double check that was my last Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm almost certain that's the case. Yeah. Oh man. We got the 10 Deaths of Wolverine issue number 5, Ryan Gonzalez variant. This is a 1 in 25 with just the most adorable sentinel slaying Wolverine.
I don't collect Wolverine, but when I saw this cover, I was so tempted.
You just gotta.
Especially because I love Ryan Gonzalez's art. They've been doing the 1 in 25s for Batgirls.
Oh, yeah.
Jim Jagger Jr. coming in first for that X Deaths of Wolverine.
You got it. And we just had the 1 copy.
It's so cute. And then I think Ryan Gonzalez also was doing for a time some Power Rangers ratios.
I think so, yeah.
Going up on B is this
Berserker.
The cover artist.
Oh.
We're going to double check. It's Berserker issue number 8. It is the 1 in 150 variant for $95.
It is by James Herron.
Obviously, Berserker, overwhelming support after Keanu Reeves decided he wanted to co-write a comic book. Already has been picked up, I believe, to be adapted into a Netflix series, I think.
Oh, yeah, I think that's like an anime Netflix.
Yeah. So $95 bucks on B.
For the 1 in 150. Would you do Hawkman on H for 40 for Suresh? You have it at 50?
Yeah, we can do that.
And then I is the New Avengers, issue number 1, first print cover A in very fine near mint condition. We have Invincible Omni-Man.
I can check. There might be 1 or 2 Invincibles hiding in the boxes with Omni-Man in them, but I don't think I've come across any in a while.
No, I don't think we have any Young Avengers number 1. We had those for the Doctor Strange show.
We sold a ton of them during the Doctor Strange show. I think we sold every single copy we had. Yeah, none in the boxes.
And then we sold out, and then we found some more on your desk, and then we sold out of those.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts. I'll tell you what, since you all keep asking about turtles, it seems like maybe you missed the show last week. I'm going to go and put these up, because of all of the Ninja Turtles books that did not sell, these ones are the most confounding. I'm actually going to clear this whole bottom row, because you guys gotta see these put together. These are a store exclusive set for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Micro Series 1 through 4 and issue number 97. All 5 issues form a connecting cover set with all 5 Ninja Turtles. So go ahead and claim that. It is $150 for all 5 books. I couldn't find like any one of them just about online, much less the set. Look how absolutely incredible that is by Ben Bishop, who's the interiors artist on The Last Ronin. So if you're a Last Ronin fan, if you're a Ninja Turtles fan, there's a lot of really cool stuff going on with this. I love how much personality he gets into all 5 turtles. All 5 books are going to be in near mint condition, and you go ahead and scoop up the complete set. You're not going to have to worry about missing out.
Local to North Carolina, I think Ben Bishop's making the convention circuit around.
There you go. So yeah, go ahead, get them signed, perhaps as well.
125.
I'll tell you what, because I just put them up. If anyone wants to claim it for 150. Or make me a better offer. If it sits here for a minute, we'll do 125. Yeah. We'll go down to this little corner with a little Terry Dodson, Wonder Woman issue number 6. Kind of finalize our bottom row here. That one's going to be just $4. Big price difference between the two of them. I think this is our last ratio variant. This is going to be the Max Saren 1 in 25 for Quests Aside, issue number 1 from Vault Comics. Believe we've sold pretty much every other issue of Quests Aside.
People are excited.
If you're trying to get one of those ratio variants, or if you're trying to collect them all, here's your last one to pick up for that.
Eddie Page will take that Wonder Woman on I.
You've got it.
Chris Crowell wants to know, what are those turtle books, Tari?
This is a super cool set. It is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Micro Series 1 through 4. Each issue highlighting one of the 4 turtles. This is actually a store exclusive connecting cover set by Ben Bishop. And then they went ahead and finished it off with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 97 from the ongoing series. Ben Bishop doing, of course, all 5 issues. So issue 1, 2, 3, 4, and Turtles 97. All 4 issues going to be in near mint condition. All 5 issues in near mint condition. And it is $150 for the complete set.
And Chris, Ben Bishop's going to be at some local cons, so you can even get these signed by him.
There you go. Going back up to B. Got John Byrne, Jim Aparo working on Batman. This is going to be Batman 433 through 435, The Many Deaths of Batman complete story arc, all 3 issues. Near mint condition, going to be just $12.
Chris Crowell coming in and scooping up those turtles.
It was just too good of a set. I figured somebody was going to pick those up at full value.
Sweet.
If y'all want to see some more of the Turtles books that maybe were left over from the Turtle show,
Yeah,
let me
no,
know.
Chris,
I've got it.
Charlie had a hard
handful of
time
them.
just finding them to price. He says those are beautiful. Never knew they existed.
Yeah, gorgeous, crazy good books. We'll go ahead and go down
For
on
more TMNT.
F. Speaking of a couple books left over from some specials, how about a little Mark Spector Moon Knight from our Moon Knight Madness? This is issue number 9. Little Punisher crossover action. If you like your Marvel heroes as dark and gritty as they come, this book a real killer for just $6 down on F.
Yeah, Ryan, those turtles would look phenomenal in a frame altogether.
Oh man, yeah. Yeah, that was the one that I told Harrison, and Harrison felt bad. He was like, I didn't lay them out. I didn't know how they connected. I don't think people really got how good of a set it was. And I was like, I'm gonna.
We also couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Until the end.
Yeah. So.
No Young Avengers, D.
No, yeah, we sold all of the Young Avengers on our Multiverse of Madness special.
Yep, we will show more TMNT books.
I will. Yeah, I'm for sure gonna grab more Turtles.
Who's excited for that Moon Knight finale?
I know.
They changed
2 days.
They changed it from a series finale to a season finale.
Ooh,
They
tricky.
changed their wording.
Oh, classic Disney.
Any hip hop variants?
I don't think there's any hip hops tonight, but I might be surprised.
Bring back the hip hop variants.
Honestly, they should. This is, I believe, going to be our last cover for Twig, issue number 1. It is the Kyle Stram Virgin variant. This is the 1 in 10 for $6, just a couple dollars over cover price. That's going to make these your last 2 opportunities to get Twig issue number 1. The 1 in 50 variant by Scotty Young. We already sold a few of those, just 1 or 2 left. And then the 1 in 10 variant for $6.
How many on the 1 in 10?
What is this guy? 5 copies total.
On.
Oh, no, I've got more of those.
Oh, we had a few more of those available. Daniel just hiding them.
Would you do the Mark Spector Moon Knight for 4? You have it at 6?
Yeah, we can do that.
No, this week is the finale. So there's one more episode this week.
Yeah, Moon Knight, it comes out tomorrow. So you can watch it first thing in the morning before you go to work.
Nope.
And you can watch the Ultimate Comics May the 4th special tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock. Or maybe, 6 to 7, watch Moon Knight, 7 to the rest of the night. You tune into the live show.
Any Scotty Young that's not Twig or the share prize?
Maybe? Let me go with maybe.
All right, I got for Twig 1 in 10. Michelle Southers, Larry Novins, Mikhail Rosado, Corey Fisher, Guy McLeod, Scott Tuttle, Stephen Conlon, Adam Smith, Gene Sanchez, George Stephenopoulos, and Carlos Gilliam.
Cool.
We still have some more.
Yeah, still have some more. Daniel's got the little
we had
check
2
there.
1 in 100, so I think you guys can do the math.
All right. So some more Turtles that I was just astonished are even still around. This is incredibly cool. It is the entire series of the original Mirage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles graphic novels. It goes through the first 29 issues, volumes 1 through 7. They're all first print. They're all main cover. They're in kind of varying grades. The volume 1 is particularly difficult to come by. You get all 7 together for $500.
And you've been working on. I remember you've been working on this set for over a year.
Yeah, I've had them just sitting in my office until I came across a volume 1 to complete the set like the week before the Turtle show. It's just really good timing.
We have not put up the Marauders variant yet.
Not yet. There's very few of the newer books that are left, and that is one of them.
I got Dan Grant. I got you for a Twig 1 in 10. And actually, fun fact about the Moon Knight finale, it's the shortest of any of the Disney Plus live action episodes.
Interesting.
And that's an interesting choice to make the finale the shortest.
Especially with the build-up they had in that last episode. This feels like
Daniel hasn't seen.
Yeah.
I'm behind.
It was an interesting choice, but I mean, I've seen Disney.
Listen, at this point, I just kind of trust them,
Those final episodes.
Yeah.
Hit. Was that Tales of Suspense Iron Man from earlier, the preview book Iron Man?
Yeah, that was the Red Skull books.
Yeah, Rick, that already sold. Sorry.
Going down on E because you demanded it. The last issue. This is the Marauders 1 in 25 variant by J. Anacleto. That one is just $15. And then found the Carl New variant for Batman Killing Time, issue number 3.
Oh, that might have been the one someone was asking for.
If somebody was asking for that, that one is $6. We had the ratio variant, obviously already sold to Greg Smallwood. This one's still kicking around out there.
Paul Kowalski says one comic store had a sign saying, "We can print a second receipt with a different price for your wife."
Smart.
Yeah, but what about when they look at the credit card bill?
Well, that's on you.
Stephen Ribideau is going to take that Marauders.
You've got it. That's why all of our receipts say that it's from the Ultimate Steakhouse. You mark it off as a business expense. This is going to be our last Once in Future variant. This is the one per store Simone DeMeo variant. Absolutely for $10. Gorgeous. Virgin cover on that.
On I, what's that, Tony?
This is the complete 7-volume original graphic novels for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the Eastman and Laird series. You get all 7 volumes together in varying grades. This is all 7 volumes that Mirage published as graphic novels. And it is going to be $500 for best offer.
We didn't sell that Beyond the White Knight second print 1 in 25, did we?
No, that is still available. It is $75.
Yeah, and Shield that will be back up during last looks. John Katniss is taking our one per store for Once in Future on H.
Got it.
Gene Sanchez says, "Thank God for PayPal Pay in 4." Smiley Bob says, "I need you guys to have a fake shipping label."
We could probably figure something out.
Probably.
That's not mail fraud. Paul Kowalski has some really good advice. If your wife is mad, buy a comic book. She'll still be mad, but at least you'll have a comic.
Yeah.
The Shield will take that Batman Beyond the White Knight second print.
Got it.
1 in 25 for $75.
Dig it out here for you. Not a ton of books in the box to go through.
We already sold the 1 in 50? Yes.
Yeah, we sold like 2.
Steven, we've already sold that at 40, so we cannot do a deal.
40 for the Quests aside?
No, for the 1 in 50 on Twig.
Oh, on Twig. Yeah, we sold a couple of those. We just have the 1 or 2 left.
Good old mail fraud.
Classic.
1 copy left on the What If Miles Morales Became Wolverine. This is, of course, the design cover variant. Going to be 1 in 10 for just $8.
We have 1 hour remaining.
Cool. We'll take that since we're in our last hour. Let's get one of our last preview books up for the night. Going up on E, the ultra hot Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man issue number 6, featuring the first appearance of El Muerto, the character Sony just announced they're going to be making a movie for. This book has an incredibly low print run because who was reading Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man by Peter David in the early 2000s? It was me and like a handful of other big Spidey fans. If you want to go ahead and pick that up before that movie comes out, Polder Books decided to hold them rather than selling them when they were $200 last week. It's a much more reasonable $60 right now. Down on.
Gene Sanchez picking up the What If Miles and the Batman Killing Time. Just the What If Miles.
Just the What If Miles.
Apparently, regardless of what powers Miles gets, he will always rock a hoodie, and I respect it.
Yeah, that's fair. Replacing that on H, the Brian Wood, Greg Smallwood, first print main cover Moon Knight issue number 12, near mint condition. That one's going to be just $10.
Yeah, they cast Bad Bunny as.
Yeah, the Latin Grammy Award winning Bad Bunny.
Yes, Gene, we got you for H, but not for F, because I assumed that's what you meant.
Silver Age Superman, big anniversary issue number 200 in good condition for just $6. Replace that. Yes, for more graphic novels, you're getting at least one more. This is the Essential Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1. I've been doing all these for $10. Why not keep that going? You get the first appearance of Spider-Man in Amazing Fantasy 15, as well as issues 1 through 20, and Spider-Man Annual number 1, which has the first appearance of the Sinister Six. You're going to get the first Green Goblin, Electro, Vulture, Chameleon, Kraven, Mysterio. I mean, just freaking everybody.
Robert Garante is taking that.
You've got it.
ASM Essential. Killing Time, B cover going to Gene Sanchez. Rick Walker's taking Superman on I.
Going up on A, yes, for some Justice League of America, issue number 117, mid-grade copy for $8. You said I was claimed.
Uh-huh. Then we have at least one more copy of Killing Time left.
That's our last one.
One more copy.
This one is our final copy of any cover, any printing at the moment. Batman Killing Time, issue number 3, $6. Go B with a little back-to-back super action for John Byrne's first issue on Superman, issue number 1. Little revised origin. First appearance of the modern Metallo. Real high grade, very fine to near mint condition. $10.
Let's see. Final copy of Killing Time is going to John Katniss.
Sounds good.
Smiley Bob wants to know, would you 50 for Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man?
Yeah, we can do that. And I have a couple of copies if anyone else wants one. $50, it's yours. We'll take that F slot. We'll do a little side-by-side preview books. For F for Firelord, Phoenix versus Firelord, the Flame, the Frenzy, the Firelord. This book is really high grade from the classic Dave Cockrum X-Men series. That is going to be $140 in very fine plus condition. X-Men issue number 105. Phoenix, of course, makes her first appearance in issue 101. Then spends the next couple issues kind of like trying to figure out what's going on with the Phoenix. This is the first time you really get to see her with all of the Phoenix powers. So the first time that the Phoenix powers outside of the General Resurrection manifest in this issue. So a big key issue for the Phoenix saga. Obviously, Phoenix versus Herald of the Galactus. A lot of fans collect the Herald issues, and particularly difficult to find in really high grade. That one, $140.
Rodney's picking up the other copy of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, number 6 for $50.
Sounds good. I actually have 3 copies because Alan found one earlier today, just digging through some boxes.
But yeah, it's just in a
just had one laying around. So yeah, we do have just the 1 copy remaining now.
What's the grade on the all-new X-Men on F?
Very fine plus. I'll give you a good close-up on that. I mean, it is a really nice copy. Newsstand edition, classic Dave Cockrum artwork. Gorgeous book. Gorgeous book. Good enough to see for the Power Rangers Universe, issue number 4. This is the unlockable Pink Ranger variant for $7. Hopping on over to D. Trying to remember who this. Got Doctor Strange issue number 6, variant cover. Jen's gonna frantically remind me of who this cover artist is for just $6.
What issue number was it again?
6. Double 6s. Good luck sifting through all of the Doctor Strange number 6s.
Yeah.
Oh, and I almost forgot.
Butch Weiss.
Oh yeah, the Butch Geis variant for Doctor Strange number 6.
Power Rangers Universe on C, going to Larry.
You got it.
What's the issue on the X-Men? Issue number?
Issue 105. And going down on I. Now, I know I don't typically do the Tuesday show, so don't worry. I'm not going to interrupt my streak of non-specials always having a Grant Morrison book.
Yes.
I had my secret stash, All-Star Superman, issue number 1, first print, main cover. If you've never seen me try to sell this book before, just trust everyone that's already picked one up. It is one of the absolute best comic book series you will ever read. It's phenomenal. It's just $4. It's down on I. Frank quietly doing covers and full interiors. It is, really everything that's great about the Man of Steel.
Derek Van Rokel picking up a Twig 1 in 10. We are down to our final copies. I don't know exactly how many, but we're getting there.
Wow.
Brad McGay will take, is that All-Star Superman?
It is.
All-Star Superman.
Going up on C, we've got Magic the Gathering, issue number 14. This is the Stefane Hans variant, pulling them over from Die. Real big on sort of the fantasy. Gorgeous painted artwork. That is 1 in 10 for just $15. Got Radiant Black, issue number 14. This is the 1 in 25 variant for $30. Stick that down on I. Making sure I get at least all of the new books up. Only a few more of those left.
We had a couple Hulk 6 variants up earlier. I don't think we have any more.
I think the 1 in 500 was still available. It is $400. No promises. Sounds like it may or may not have sold.
I don't think we have any open order variants for that one. John Roth is taking on Magic the Gathering on C.
Sounds good.
Sold the 1 in 200. The 1 in 500 is still available.
All right. I'm going to pick up the B and go side by side. You know how much I love this game. 2 items incredibly similar. So just be very specific with which one you are claiming. Going on B and C, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 7, first print, main cover from the original series, Kevin Eastman, Peter Laird. It is going to be the origin of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's right. They show up kind of fully formed with just sort of a brief how they become the Turtles. It takes 7 issues to get into where the ooze comes from and its alien nature and how it mutates animals into anthropomorphic creatures that are able to learn ninjutsu. The one on
C
B
is going to Greg Schweizer.
You've got it. That one was very fine, near mint condition. If you want a slightly higher grade copy, near mint condition on B, just a few dollars more.
What was the key thing about the X-Men on F again?
So first of all, it's going to be that one just first of all, it's going to be the first time that Phoenix manifests any of her powers. She first shows up in 101, just sort of like blasting out of the water. She's back, and then she's sort of like in a hospital and recovering. And this is the first time that it's like, oh wow, she just beats the snot out of Firelord. It's also going to be sorry, I forgot to mention the biggest reason that this is a huge key issue. This is the first full appearance of Lilandra, Empress of the Shi'ar Empire. So huge key issue, especially with a lot of people anticipating kind of all of the space stuff that the MCU is going to be able to accomplish that Fox never really got into. So first appearance of Lilandra, manifestation of Phoenix powers, super high grade, very fine plus condition. Dave Cockrum, Chris Claremont, classic X-Men team, $140.
Sky McLeod wants to know, would you do TMNT on B for 30?
We just did 28 for the very fine near mint. Let's call it 32. You got an extra $2 and it is yours.
45 minutes remaining.
Sounds good.
Barry Kaplan is picking up a twig 1 and 10. Sky McLeod will do 32.
Excellent. And I have 2 of those. So if anyone else wants one for $32, you've got it. Origin of the Ninja Turtles.
There you go. Condition on the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man when you get a chance?
Very fine to near mint condition. This one's pretty cool. We got some Strange Tales coming at you with Nick Fury and Doctor Strange. This is Strange Tales issue 151. What makes this particularly cool is it's not just a Jack Kirby cover. It is the first artwork at Marvel Comics by Jim Steranko. Obviously, Titan of Marvel Comics. Obviously, completely redefined Nick Fury and S.H.I.E.L.D. from there on in. If you're a big Steranko fan or just love Nick Fury and or Doctor Strange, a lot going on in there. This book is in fine plus condition. That one is $48.
John Thurber will take the other TMNT on B.
You've got it. Go from that over to you. Classic Silver Age Avengers. Going to be a lower to mid-grade copy of Avengers issue 108. Very good plus condition for $14.
Rodney wants to know, would you do F for 100? You have it at 140?
I'll go 125. Kind of split the difference with you on that one. Pretty big, pretty major key issue.
And then
And it's a really nice copy.
Finally, Bob wants to know if you do, is it Strange Tales?
Yes.
If you do it for 40?
That I can do.
Rodney, let us know if 125 works.
We got some more from the original Ninja Turtles series. Got a fine to very fine copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 34. Was honestly one of the coolest covers for the entire series.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of became an anthology book with a bunch of different creators after Eastman and Laird did the first good chunk of issues. Got some really interesting stories, some really unique takes on the characters. That one's just $14.
Rodney says 125 is a deal.
You got it.
Brad the Gay is taking that TMNT that you just put up on C. And then what's on I? That is Radiant Black issue number 14, I think. The 1 in 25 variant.
That is correct. Sorry, what was just claimed? 125 on X-Men.
And TMNT on D.
TMNT on D.
And what's on B?
B is Avengers issue 108. It is $14. Since that D slot's open and we're towards the back end of the show here anyways.
Do we have the Avengers book that has the first appearance of Ultron's creation, Jocasta?
No, not tonight. Actually, I'm going to shade this down to F for a minute. Try not to be too confused.
Would you do the Avengers for 10? You had it 14?
Yeah, we can do that. Makes that easy. All right, my favorite game on the Ultimate Comics Live Show.
Yep.
Going up on D, C, and B. We've got Daredevil Annual issue number 1 and a veritable smorgasbord of grade differences. The one over on D going to be the nicest copy. It is in fine to very fine condition. Pretty nice book. It is the first appearance of the Emissaries of Evil, Daredevil's best villains at the time, obviously before Bullseye's created, clearly before Kingpin gets in there. So you got Frogman, Electro, Stiltman, the Matador, and Gladiator. Fine to very fine condition. $125. Kind of your mid-grade copy, very good to find. That one's going to be $85. And if you're going for more of a budget copy, filling in those Silver Age DDs, annual number 1, very good condition for just $60 down on B.
I don't think we have hardware tonight.
We do not have any hardware tonight. There's some Flash going down on F. This is one of the all-time greatest Flash covers featuring the Central City Rogues. You've got them all right there. Mirror Master, Captain Boomerang, Heatwave, the Top, Pied Piper, and of course, Captain Cold. Absolute, like, iconic Carmine Infantino cover. Solid copy coming in at a fine condition for just $40. Honestly, I think, like, a lot of people sleep on this cover. I think it's one of the absolute best Flash covers ever made, and I think
John Pender will take it.
John Pender will take it.
We got an offer on D.
Yeah, what you got?
Smiley Bob says B for 100. Let's start lowering all 3.
Start lowering all 3? I mean, make me an offer on all 3. I will take 100 for D. Replacing that F spot. A really nice copy, looking at a very fine condition for Fantastic Four, issue 126, retelling the origin of the FF post Kirby. Now I'm going to be $28. I know we got a lot of Fantastic Four fans on the show. Since we're
Kevin Pelham is taking that Fantastic Four.
You got it. Doing voracious for original Turtles tonight. Hey, I get it. We've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 14, still by Eastman and Laird. It is an homage to the Untouchables. I love the gangster turtles with the Tommy gun. You got Casey Jones with the hockey mask, but wearing like the friggin' gangster slacks. Yeah, love it. High grade copy, near mint minus condition, $50.
What's the condition on C and what is on E?
C is very good to find condition. E is our last copy. We've already sold 2. This is Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man issue number 6. It is the first appearance of El Muerto. I guess under E for El Muerto. This is the brand new live action character that Sony just announced, part of their expanded Spider-Verse lineup. It's going to be played by Bad Bunny in a solo film, and I think that one's supposed to come out 2023, 2024, something like that.
Who knows?
Yeah. Really low print run on this entire series, especially just like random issue number 6. It is in very fine to near mint condition, and it is $50. I go with that F. This is going to be, I think, our last cover for Flashpoint Beyond issue number 1. This is the Zermanico variant. I can't really pronounce that name, I don't think, but it is a really badass Aquaman, Batman underwater fight scene. Just cover price, $6. Take that.
Take it.
Literally.
And also, if you're an Aquaman fan, there's a new horror Aquaman series that's on FOC this week.
We call them Aqua fans.
By Ron B with art by Christian Ward.
Very cool.
Let your local shop know if you're interested.
Yeah.
Greg Schweizer wants to know, would you 35 for D?
I'll take 40. You got that 5 extra, I'll go down 10.
Okay.
Scoop up that G to put Bombshells United issue number 1. First print, main cover, Terry Dodson. Marguerite Savage doing interiors, written by Marguerite Bennett. This is such a cool series.
It hits all my boxes.
Yeah, it's
Dodson art, Marguerite
phenomenal.
Bennett, Marguerite Savage.
It's just $6. It is in near mint condition. Came out I think 5 years ago now. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible series. If you're not familiar with the DC Bombshells, it is all of the biggest and best DC female characters reimagined as like 1940s bombshell archetypes. The Wonder Woman one, obviously the leader of the pack with her sort of Rosie the Riveter look. That one's down on G.
Yeah, and Bombshells started because they did a statue line, and then it became so popular. Or was it the other way around?
It was actually Aunt Lucia just started doing them, I think, as like fan art, and DC was like, well, those are too damn cool.
Yeah.
So they did them as variant covers, and then those were so popular that they did a whole statue line and action figure line, and then they got like their own
series.
Yeah, like ongoing series is. Which is just really cool. Very rarely do you see something just pick up and catch fire like that, but the Bombshells for sure deserve it.
Greg Schweizer will do 40 for D.
40 for D, you've got
I think we still have Scotty Virgin for Twig.
Yeah, that was the 1 in 50.
Yeah,
we
I think
have
that
one
might have
or
been
two
our
of
last
those
one.
left.
Yeah, I got it.
Steven Riverdale, just let us know if you want one. They are at 40.
$40.
All right. Then, Greg, make sure you fill out the form that's pinned in the comments. Unless we can get you invoiced.
Would you do G for 4? You have it at 6?
Yeah, I'll do that for 4. Largely because I've got a couple copies. So if anyone else wants one, that one's going to be just $4 now.
Yep, Steven Riverdale is going to take that 1 in 50, Scotty.
Excellent. We now have exactly 1 copy remaining on that. If anyone else wanted it, that's the 1 in 50 Scotty Young Virgin variant. Going down on D, let's see if we got any Space Ghost fans. This is going to be Future Quest Presents Space Ghost issue number 1. It's got Jeff Parker doing the story with Ariel Olivetti, fully painted interiors. It's a super cool book. Also really the perfect vessel to get Space Ghost or any of the Space Ghost family of characters on there. If you're a big fan of like Brack or any of those coast to coast characters, this one going to be near mint condition.
Larry will take it.
$10. I've got a couple copies if anyone else wants one.
And then Stephen Collin will also take a Bombshells United.
You've got it. And again, a couple of those. So if anyone else wants one, let us know.
Greg, if you could just fill out the form and then just let us know on that form to invoice Henry, just so we have record of it, so we can go back and see it. That'd be great.
We've got, going down on H, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 5. This is the first comic-sized Ninja Turtles comic. Obviously, 1 through 4, all oversized. Got reprinted as, I want to say the first comic-sized reprint for number 1 was the 4th printing.
I think so.
Yeah, the 3rd printing for number 2 was the first comic-sized one, and then the 2nd printing for number 4. This is the first printing, and I believe this one came out before those other printings. So the first comic-sized Ninja Turtles comic. It's got just an absolutely incredible cover. It is the first Ninja Turtles cover in full color.
Ooh.
It is really high grade, very fine to near mint condition. That one's going to be $75, and it is a wraparound cover.
Nice.
As well. So classic Kevin Eastman, Peter Laird artwork and story.
Now I need everyone in the comments to repeat back to me what Charlie said.
All of it. Every
single point.
Every single point. I think that's what people watch the Ultimate Comics live show for, is to memorize everything that I know about comics.
Everyone's at home taking notes.
There will be a quiz. we've got this one pretty cool. Marvel Comics presents issue number 4. Spidey, Wolverine, and Moon Knight. Wake Up, Mr. Knight by Ben Percy. Going to be near mint condition for just $5. Issue 4, $5. All your favorites. One great book. $5.
It will not be an open note quiz. Marvel Comics presents number 4 for $5 for Gene Santos.
Excellent. I had 2 copies. If anyone else wants one, let us know.
Smiley Bot says, we have playback, you know. Quiz away.
It's not a bad idea. Going down on A for Age. This is Marvel Age issue 118. It is still in the original polybag. I got to give you the close-up on this because it is phenomenal. George Perez artwork for the Hulk. As if that weren't enough.
Wait, George Perez doing the Hulk?
Yeah. Isn't that freaking awesome? It is sealed in the original polybag with a Hulk trading card. I believe a Joe Jusko Masterworks Hulk trading card, which I got to show off because it's just too...
Larry will take it.
You've got it.
And then the final copy of Marvel Comics presents is going to Kevin Pelham.
You've got it.
And Justin Davis says, Tarny, I teach a middle school comic book class, so I literally give quizzes on comic books all the time.
Awesome. Hit me. I mean, not right now. I've got other stuff to do. Going up on A, Avengers issue 250, double-sized, double team excitement. Very fine condition, going to be just $8. You got the Avengers with Star Fox, Hercules, couple faces that I believe you'll be seeing in the MCU soon. That one going to be down on A. Speaking of Avengers, we've got the 2018 Black Widow issue number 1, first print main cover. This is going to be just $4. It was right after the passing of Stan Lee, so it has that very touching Stan Lee tribute border across the top and in the interior of the book as well.
Eddie Payne will take a Bombshells on G with the cameo from me. So, excuse me, Tarny, I'm just gonna walk around.
Yeah, just do your little walk around cameo. I'll
There
let you go.
I like how you walk to a circle too.
Well, there's not like a lot of space back here. Got Metamorpho, the Element Man, one of the most fun series. Talking about those really unique DC characters, Metamorpho for sure on that list. That one going to be issue number 8. Good condition, just $4.
Eddie Page will take Black Widow on B.
You've got it. I've got a couple of those if anyone else wants one for $4.
Brad McGay will take a Black Widow number 1 as well.
You've got it. We've got first print main, this is the Oki Ruan variant for Monkey Prince, issue number 4, one of our last new books for the night. While we're talking about those really fun DC characters. And so as to not forget, in the similar vein, we've got Nubia Coronation, issue number 1. I believe this one is the David Mack main cover for that. Absolutely gorgeous. Just $6 there.
I am astonished DC did not do like a 1 in 50 virgin variant of this or something.
Right?
For real.
How could they not?
How many on Nubia?
3 copies total.
I got Stephen Conlon and Jim Geiger Jr. We have 1 copy remaining. And then Stephen Conlon will take Monkey Prince on D.
Sounds good.
Is that our only copy?
We had 2 copies.
Yeah.
Sorry, 2 copies, 1 copy remaining. Have Power Rangers Universe issue number 5 unlockable variant for $10. Let's get down on E. then we've got the, I believe, main cover or Quests Aside.
No.
No, not the main cover.
I can look up who that is in a minute.
We'll let Jen look up who this is in a minute. And then
Meanwhile,
know.
Coronation Special and Monkey Prince on D both going to Jimmy Lee.
You got it.
I think that's.
Is that our last Coronation Special? We have 3 total copies.
That's it.
Sounds good.
Aside. That is the B cover by Michael Dialinus.
I agree with you.
Very notable. Take one.
You got it. How many of those do we have? That was the only one I saw in the box.
We have 3 total.
All right. Larry's taking 1. We have 2 remaining.
We've got, going up on D, the 1 in 100 Alex Ross variant for Daredevil, issue number 23, the Pencils Sketch. That one is just $60, our Alex Ross fans.
We have an offer on the TMNT number 5.
Yeah, what you got?
Would you do 50?
I could do 62. I'll split the difference with you and go more onto your side.
Daredevil for 50. Over at 60.
Yeah, that'll do. It's got Spawn 154, near mint minus condition. Obviously, once you get into those 150s, really anything after issue 75, the print runs just start going down and down and down and down and down until, man, like issue 300 was the first time it really started to bounce back at all.
Maybe like 299.
Yeah, really hard to find these mid-issue Spawns. That one going to be $50.
What issue is the Spawn again?
154. Spawn 154. We've got Transformers War's End. This is the 1 in 10 variant for $15. Going over on D.
And Stephen Conlon just let us know if 62 works for H. That was our counter.
Going over on G. Got from the original G.I. Joe Real American Heroes, issue number 6. This is going to be the first appearance of the Winter Guard. It is in near mint condition for just $16. With that, you're going to get the first appearance of Colonel Brekov, the first appearance of Shrage, the first horror show, the first Lieutenant Dana, and the first Stormovich. That one down on G.
62 works for Stephen on H.
You've got it.
And Derek, if you want to send us a message with which one of those 1 in 100 timeless you're missing, we can see what we got. Unless you just enjoy the thrill of the hunt, which is perfectly okay.
Yeah, totally fair and valid.
I did not know there was an HBO Spawn series.
Yeah, it was a cartoon.
Huh.
It was really cool. It's like old HBO.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, not like a newer one. And then obviously Todd McFarlane is wanting them to do another Spawn thing at any point.
You said Spawn on I is 154?
Correct, issue 154. Give you a close up, let you look at it there. Going down on H, we've got the Dark Knights of Steel, issue number 6 for just $5.
Last week, brand new last week, Middleton cover.
We're having so much fun with it. We have a pre-owned copy of the first edition of one of my absolute all-time favorite comic book stories. It does not get any better than this. We're going to stick it under A for Alex Ross. This is the classic Kingdom Come, Mark Waid, Alex Ross. If you've never read it before, it is everything that is great about superhero comics in every conceivable way. It's a 4-issue miniseries with which was all done in oversized prestige format. Alex Ross does full covers and interiors. It is about the not too distant future of the DC universe when the kind of classic Silver Age, well-known Justice League heroes are sort of phased out for a younger generation, and the story is really about why superheroes matter and how they interact with the world, and it's just incredible. If you've never read it before, do yourself a favor, go ahead and pick it up. The single issues all sell for about that price, so you can grab the graphic novel. Absolutely a good way to do it.
Jim Gary Jr. picking up that Dark Knight to Steel on H. I believe that was our only copy.
Yep.
Any chance we have the Hot Rod anthology book or Dogs of London?
Not to my knowledge.
Steven, send us a message and we can check with the stores in the morning to see if they have any for shelf. And if you ever see a book that you're like, I really want that, you can always message us, especially if it's at least 2 weeks before release date, to make sure that we order you a copy.
I'll say, if you can catch us, as Jen mentioned, 2 or 3 weeks before for any of the big three for sure. Some of these smaller publishers, sometimes we have to order a little bit earlier.
Trades especially need more than 2 weeks.
Yeah, graphic novels. But if you can catch it and order it from us before we have to order it from the distributor, we can guarantee you a copy, unless it's going to be a ratio variant, which we may or may not qualify for, and or if for whatever bizarre reason every once in a while something just gets allocated, like the JLA Avengers. They decided to print way fewer than the demand for. But that is, one in, 5,000 items get allocated, so don't even worry. Going down on B, I believe is our final brand new this week book of the night, but it is actually from last week, so it's our last from the last 2 weeks. This is Berserker issue number 8. This is the 1 in 100 naked Keanu Reeves
We know why you want it.
cover. Yeah, let's not mix what we're going for here. You want it because it's got a naked Keanu Reeves crawling all over some ancient ruins. It is just $50, half ratio, going down on B.
Would you do G for 12? You have it at 16 for Jason Franklin?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
All right.
What is the story of the Demon Days book? The share prize.
Oh, this is at this point we're probably need to go ahead and pick a winner. This is Demon Days Cursed Web issue number 1. It is a one-shot by Peach Momoko in her own sort of Demon Days world about her version of Spider-Gwen. It's actually the first appearance of that version of Spider-Gwen. It is the Scotty Young variant. And as it turns out, thanks everybody for sharing. We super appreciate it. This copy is actually going to go home for free to Stephen Ribondo.
Ribodow, we don't really know.
Yeah, put in the comments how we are supposed to pronounce your name, and we'll do it, or at least try. Yeah. So thank you to everyone who has shared, and honestly just for watching. If you wanted to just purchase a copy, by all means, that one's going to be just $25. It was limited to just 2,000 copies worldwide. That is an Ultimate Comics store exclusive. That one's down on C for Cursed Web.
And finally, Bob wants to know, how did we guys do at the best comic book store voting? Voting is still open.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put a link in the chat.
I'll let you know this. Despite the fact that we are, obviously the best comic book store in the world, we very rarely win the Independent Weekly Best Comic Shop. Largely because the circulation for that paper was a lot more on UNC's campus before with Chapel Hill Comics, the store that is now defunct because we're so much better than any possibility.
And we scooped Sienna from.
And I believe we lost most recently to a gaming store, which is just a cop-out. stack the ballot. So if you really want to put us over the top, we'd much appreciate it. Jen, gonna look that up, pop it in the comments so you know exactly what to do.
And Dan Moore wants to know, would you Kingdom Come for 18?
Yeah, we can do that. Just because I feel obligated to get that book into as many hands as possible.
That is, yeah.
Let's see. We've got first print main cover original series Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 28. Near mint condition, $10. Going over on G. Preview books out. A bunch of turtles.
Turtles.
Would it be
like the Muppet Babies and Turtles?
Yes. You got 15 minutes.
Good. A little team up action. World's Finest, issues 177. Batman, Superman, Lex Luthor, Joker. Fine condition. Obviously, a lot of Batman fans, a lot of Superman fans. Y'all love the villains. Always want to pick up a Lex Luthor or a Joker story, especially if it's both. Fine condition, $18. See if there's anything else that I just absolutely have to get up tonight. I think we might just jump into the last looks because I have to do the Star Wars show tomorrow. I know Sienna's usually here till 11, but I'm not trying to play that game tonight.
World's Finest for 13. You have it at 18?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's see. Y'all want to see one more big thing?
Yeah.
Before I go.
Would you do 5 for G?
I'll take it down to 7. I'll go down 3 if you can come up 2. Got a little 2-issue story in Batman with 410, 411 with Two-Face and Robin. Some early Jason Todd, I believe, kind of a quasi origin with him.
Don't forget the Diet Coke in the freezer. No Sienna means no Diet Coke in the freezer.
I can't do caffeine like that. It gives me a headache. That is an affectation of Sienna's show.
But Daniel and I did have some regular Coca-Cola in the freezer that we got before the show started.
We did remember.
We did remember.
On our own.
Without the explosion.
It's true.
Pop.
Alright. Let's see that big old Chuck. Come back. Save the freezer.
Alright, one last book, because again, kind of
no coffee for Tarny?
Decaf, occasionally. I enjoy a good decaf. I actually really love coffee. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures, issue number 1. This one, pretty significant for a few reasons. One, it is the very rare newsstand variant, particularly difficult to find in near mint condition, which this book is. It is, of course, going to be the first appearance of Bebop and Rocksteady, arguably the 2 biggest contributions to the entire Ninja Turtles universe that weren't introduced in the first 2 issues of the original series. It's also the first appearance of Krang, the Utrom alien race introduced earlier in the original story. However, the character of Krang inside of the giant robot body, this is his first appearance in comics. Also going to be the first appearance of the Ninja Turtles individual colors. Previous to that, they all wore red or interiorly black and white. So a lot of huge reasons why this book is a major key issue for $100. That's going to be our last book of the night. So let me know what you're thinking. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, what specifically you want to see again, we're going to cycle through anything that we have left one more time.
Ralph wants to know if you do 25 for the spawn on I, you have it at 50.
I'll take it to 35. So I'll come down 15 if you can come up 10.
And then Brad, let us know if 7 works on that Turtles on G.
Good?
Yep.
Good. That's right. All right. We're gonna cycle through everything one last time. Go ahead and hit me with your offers. Hit me with your questions. Hit me with anything else. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. New Adventures of Batman issue 410 and 411. Both issues together, just $12.
For 8.
They do what for 8?
8.
The Batman.
Oh, the 12. Yeah, we can do 8 for that. Berserker, issue number 8, 1 in 100, naked Keanu Reeves variant, $50.
Would you do 27 for Spawn?
What did I say originally? 35. I'll take it down to 32, and that's I'll call it a flat 30. You know, it's the end of the show. $30. You got that $3 extra. No, I will not take $28 or $29. So I'll just nip that in the bud. Demon Days, Cursed Web, Scotty Young variant, Ultimate Comics exclusive, limited to just 2,000 copies worldwide, $25. Transformers, War's End, issue number 3. This is the 1 in 10 variant, $15. This was the Power Rangers Universe number 5. Thank you. That is the unlockable FSC variant for $10. This is the cover B for Quests Aside, and I believe only 1 or 2 issues left on Quests Aside that we had. Just $5. That is just cover price for the book. We took this one down to 7 for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 28, near mint condition, first print, main series. We got the special bonus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures issue number 1, first appearance of Krang, first Bebop and Rocksteady, first Turtles with the 4 different colors, newsstand variant near mint condition, and then we got Spawn issue 154 for $30.
Ralph says he can do 30.
Well, we don't have that one any longer then.
Brad's waiting to hear back from you on if 7 is okay or not for G. Gene, we can't do a deal on Demon Days on C because that is one of our exclusives and Alan does not let us.
Yeah, the store owner is super particular about our pricing on store exclusives. So we got Metamorpho issue number 8, good condition, $4. We had a couple copies left on Black Widow issue number 1 for $4. We have Avengers issue 250 for just $8.
Brad is going to pass on that TMNT.
Sure.
So if anyone else wants it at 7 on G.
We've got Bombshells United issue number 1 for $4. We've got the Flashpoint Beyond issue number 1. $6.
Stephen Conlon will take a Black Widow.
You got it. I think this is now our final copy on that, sitting up here. We've got the Space Ghost Future Quest Presents issue number 1, blank sketch variant for $10. We've got Justice League of America issue 117 for $8. Under G for Justice.
Larry will take that TMNT from earlier that we said we do 10 on. I mean 7 on. That
7
was
on.
only 10.
Excellent.
Ralph, we've already sold Space Ghost on F at 10, so we cannot do a deal.
This is Radiant Black issue number 14, 1 in 25 variant.
Would you do Justice League on G for 5? You have it at 8?
Yes, I will. We had Moon Knight issue number 12 for $10, near mint condition. We had this is our last copy on Scotty Young's new series, Twig, issue number 1. This is the 1 in 50 Scotty Young variant with the Virgin cover artwork. That one is $40.
Jane, yep, we got an exclusive for you. Can you show a close up on the Space Ghost?
The blank?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's blank.
It has potential.
Yes, it does.
It has a lot of potential.
There's a lot of real estate.
It's a full cover. It's a full potential.
Be anything you want it to be.
It could even be Birdman.
It could even be Birdman.
And then Nathan wants to know, would you do 20 for that Radiant Black?
Yeah, I can do that. B, we got the Blood-Stained Teeth issue number 1, 1 in 100 variant for $70.
Steven, there's a first time for everything.
I do want to know, but I'm not going to ask right now. Nobody got time for that. We got the Transformers Beast Wars issue number 15, 1 in 10 variant for $10. We got the 1 in 15 Paul Smith variant for Doctor Strange issue number 12 for $6.
Rodney, we've already sold a couple at 40 on A, so we cannot do a deal.
Yeah, this is our last copy of that one, and we sold a handful of the other ones already. We've got Metal Society issue number 1, the 1 in 10 variant for $10. We have the 1 in 25 variant for Quests Aside by Max Sarin. We have, I think, just 1 or 2 copies left on Obi-Wan Kenobi issue number 1. This is the 1 in 25 variant for just $25. We have the Captain Marvel issue 125 lenticular variant from Marvel Legacy, near mint condition, $4. We've got Nubia Coronation Special. This is the Sway variant for $7. We've got Marauders issue number 2, first print, main cover, just $4. We've got Batman, The Many Deaths of Batman, 3-issue story arc by John Byrne and Jim Aparo. All 3 issues, near mint condition, going to be just $12. We've got Star Trek, The Mirror War, issue number 6, 1 in 10 variant for $10. We've got Doctor Strange, The Oath, graphic novel. That one was $20. Took it down to $16. New condition by Brian K. Vaughan. We've got Twig, issue number 1. We got the 1 in 10 variant for $6.
Down to our last few copies on that.
Yeah, we sold a bunch of those. We had, I think, just the 1 copy on Red Room. This is the 1 in 10 variant for $25.
Dan Moore wants to know if you 7 for that Batman set on B. You have it 12.
Yeah, we can do that. Close enough.
And then Twig, 1 in 10 for Derek.
We have exactly 1 copy left of Star Wars issue number 23, Ken Lashley variant for just $15. We have the J. Scott Campbell, we'll call it the mix-up variant.
Yeah.
For Alice Ever After from Boom. Took a deal on that one. Was at $40 online. We had them for 32 and dropped that all the way down to 28. Sold a few at that and have a couple remaining.
Barry Kaplan will take the Star Wars on G.
And that is our last copy.
Rodney wants to know if you do 15 for Red Room. You have it at 25.
I'll take that deal. We're in trouble of making Daniel list it tomorrow. We got Futurama, issue number 78, near mint condition, $18. Got the Mark Silvestri 1 in 25 on Metal Society for $25.
Ralph, we've already sold the Doctor Strange trade at 16, so you cannot take an offer.
We've got Doctor Strange. This is the Butch Geis variant for just $6 on issue number 6. Got John Byrne's first issue doing Superman ongoing, first modern Metallo, retelling kind of updated origin on Superman.
Larry wants to know if you do Futurama for 10. You have it at 18.
I can take it to 12. You got that $2 extra. You got it. Got the New Avengers issue number 1, very fine, near mint condition, $10. Sold a few of those already.
I don't think we had any slabs tonight.
We have the 1. It will be coming back up in a minute. These are probably the last.
Oh, yeah.
We have Flashpoint Beyond, issue number 1. I believe this was Michael first print main cover, by Mitch Gerards, who of course did Miracle Man or Mr. Miracle and Strange Adventures with Tom King.
Really
just $5.
Larry knows this 12 works for the Futurama on F.
You've got it.
For future.
We've got Quests Aside. This is the 1 in 50 variant. This is our last copy for $40. This is the 1 in 25 variant for the new Dune book.
Waters of Canley?
Canley,
right.
something like that. This is our last Obi-Wan Kenobi variant. It is just $6 for the 1 in 10, featuring Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi. We've got the Peach Momoko variant for Twig, issue number 1, for $4.
Derek for Obi-Wan.
We've got 1 copy of the 1 in 25 variant for Monkey Prince number 4.
And Ralph will take our final copy on the Obi-Wan photo variant.
Sounds good. We've got Giant Size X-Men Thunderbird issue number 1. This is the 1 in 10 design variant.
Let's see. Scott Tuttle is taking a Twig Momoko variant. How are we doing with those when you get a chance?
Got, I believe, first print main cover on Dune, The Waters of Camley, issue number 1, down on I.
That was our final copy.
Okay, so Scott Tuttle is getting the final copy. Nathan, Dune is on I, and on D is the 1 in 25. If you want to do a close-up on it.
Main cover, and this is the 1 in 25.
And then Ralph will take the giant size Thunderbird.
I have 2 copies of that, so we are now down to our last copy. We've got, I believe this is the first print main cover for Twig, issue number 1, for $4.
Scott Tuttle will take the Dune A cover.
We've got Metal Society, issue number 1, the 1 in 5 variant, for just $5.
You got almost?
Yeah, sorry.
We got Action Comics, number 632, very fine condition,
Featuring
for
Speedy.
$8. We've got Daredevil, issue 163. Very fine near mint condition. Daredevil versus the Hulk, $40. We've got Fantastic Four, issue number 76, fine to very fine condition, $40.
Brad the Gay will take a Metal Society 1 in 5.
Excellent.
Let's see. Stephen Conlon will take a second copy on New Avengers.
Sounds good.
That was $10, right?
We have the Hulk issue number 6, 1 in 500, Ryan Stegman variant for $400.
We already sold one of the 1 in 25s for June, right?
No. Maybe. I think we had 2, and I think this is the one left, but
Let me double check.
we'll let you double check your notes. We have the 1 in 150 variant for Berserker number 8 for $95.
Yes, we have already sold. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were offering on the other Dune one. I was like, Nathan, you already picked
There's
that
a lot
one
of
up.
Dunes going on here.
Okay. That's Stephen Collins on the Avengers.
We had the One Slab Silver Surfer Black issue number 5, 1 in 500 Tormy variant for $1,500. CGC graded at 9.8 with the limited edition Silver Surfer label.
Okay, we got some offers.
Yeah, what you got?
So they all involve D.
Yeah.
So we have one offer for D by itself for $28.
Uh-huh.
And we have another offer for D and F together for $60. And then we just had an offer come in for F by itself for $20.
I mean, I guess the D and F together for $60 is my best offer right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do that.
Okay, which one is done with off? And what's on G?
G is Monkey Prince number 4. That is the 1 in 25 variant by Michael Cho. It is going to be just $10. We have the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, issue number 6. It's the first appearance of El Muerte for $50. El Muerto, thank you, for $50. Actually, gonna shade this over.
Can you show the slab up close?
I mean, it's a CGC graded 9.8.
Oh wait, I didn't even notice the reflection in the surface.
Yeah, it's got a Galactus reflection on Toomey.
It's very like Attack on Titan-y, the way they did Galactus.
Have we already sold one of the monkeys on G?
No, that is the only copy we have.
Would you do it for 8 for Slick Rick?
Yes, I will. C and D, we had a very good copy on Daredevil Annual number 1 for $60, and a very good fine copy on Daredevil Annual number 1. And then we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures, issue number 1. First Krang, first Turtles with the different color face masks and gear, and first appearance of Bebop and Rocksteady.
Another common offer headed your way.
Yeah, what you got?
Smiley Bob wants to know would you C and D together for a flat hundo. That's $145 separately.
Yeah, I'll do it for you, Smiley.
All right.
And then we have the complete Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles graphic novel collection from Mirage Comics, as volumes 1 through 7. And that is everything up once, everything down twice. If there's anything else you need to take another look at, let me hear it. Up some of the more popular items we had still around. Go ahead and take this opportunity to remind you all, of course, I've said it a couple times, and I'm sure you've all been anxiously awaiting, I mean, not just tonight or over the weekend, but for months and months, the Ultimate Comics live show, May the 4th, Star Wars special. I'll be back right here tomorrow night, 21-ish hours from now, slinging tons of Star Wars books. If you're a Star Wars fan at all, you want to collect those big key issues, you want to get some slabs, you want to get some sets, you want to get crazy good books with some crazy great deals. We're going to be doing it all night long.
We still have that Quest Aside cover B, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, Corey, we can definitely get that for you. What's the cover price on it? 4?
4, yeah. Or 5.
$5 bucks.
5.
I need to retract my statement from earlier about being able to read.
No one can read here. So
Mostly able to read. All right. Well, it sounds like everybody's picked up what they want to pick up tonight. As
Condition
always.
on F.
Condition on
The Friendly Neighborhood Spider.
very fine to near mint condition.
And we have already sold a couple copies at 50, so 50 is the set price.
Yeah, this is our last copy remaining. We had them marked at 60, took it down to 50. This is our last one.
Yeah, no, Rick. Sienna's been messaging the Ultimate chat, being like, "Can you tell I don't want to be home? They are a workaholic."
Yeah, that's right. They'll be back next week. They'll be back this weekend, doing Free Comic Book Day, resting up and getting ready, getting full strength.
Scott Tuttle will take our final copy on the Twig 1 in 50 on C.
Excellent. Yeah, I was astonished. This is like the one last ratio variant for that book we still had hanging around.
Yep, and don't forget to, I know we've beat this into your heads by now, but tomorrow we will be doing another show, 7 p.m. Eastern. That is going to be the Star Wars special. If I am correct, I believe that means it will be only Star Wars.
All Star Wars. Only Star Wars.
Do not come in asking us for Superman.
If you want DC, if you want Image Comics, it's not going to happen. No Spawn. No Spider-Man.
No,
just
Star Wars. Then Thursday, Harrison is back. Y'all love him
and
so
then you
much
will
last
have
week.
Batman. You will have Superman. You will have X-Men. All of your favorite superheroes and more.
Exactly. The Shields will take that final copy on Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
You've got it.
Any more Todd?
Presumably McFarlane.
No. Tomb of Dracula.
Oh, Tomb of Dracula. Not tonight, although I found a handful of them. I'll try to get one or two prepped for all of our regular shows for the foreseeable future.
And if you are local, Saturday, come on by any of our 4 Ultimate locations for Free Comic Book Day. We'll have cosplayers, we'll have sales, and we'll have
Special
creators.
events, and we'll have free comics.
And free comics. Bring the kids.
Kids love comics, I always say. All right. Well, thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. I had a blast. You all see Sienna again soon, and me again sooner. So until tomorrow night.
Have an ultimate night.
May the Force be with you.
Goodbye.